One.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the That's How We Roll channel. Thank you so much for being here with us. It has been an amazing 6 weeks. Today is the finale of Fantastic Kings and Where to Find Them. It's going to be a big one, guys. So big that this episode may go over 2 hours. So everyone just please be aware, hang out with us. This story is gonna have to have a wrap up and we wanna make sure we get through everything. So there's a good chance that we might go over 2 hours. And if that is the case, we will be taking a short 5 to 7 minute break in the middle of the show. So just stay with us while we all hydrate and do all those things we need to do so that we can stay fresh for you guys. This is a D&D 5e game set in my homebrew world, with all of our players playing level 6 characters. We're gonna get to know them, but first, we're headed over to Lee for some exciting announcements.
I have announcements, and you know what? They are exciting. First and foremost, our friends at Idle Champions have once again given us a code. The code is... yeah. There, down at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Yeah, it's. We're still doing the codes. It's good for a week. If you play Idle Champions, it's such a fun game. It's Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. You can even play as one Penelope Halfpint. And also, we have a new thing that you can see on our wall of friends, and that is Friday Afternoon Tea. We have an affiliate code. They make the most wonderful tea, and if you use the coupon code, that's how we roll.
Everyone thinks it's the
10%
other
off
one.
of your order. I don't hate that show we roll.
I mean,
Yeah,
It works.
still works.
that's how we roll. Use that coupon code, and you get 10% off of your order. And that's enough for me until it's my turn to do announcements of who I am.
Thank you so much. Speaking of that, hey Lee, tell us who you are.
All right, everybody. This is the finale. Let's make this perfect. No mess ups for this part. Oh no, I'm first. I'm Lee. I am at Goldberg337 on all of the social media things in which you would want to find me. And I'm a pancake art guy. That's me. I make pancake art. You'll see more of it in the future. I am David, the reluctant the gnome, the reluctant druid. And that's what I do. I do druid things, but I don't like that I do druid things. So it looks more like a paladin or a cleric. And we're doing popcorn, so I will pop it over to Dani Gage.
Hello. My name's Dani. I am a LA-based cosplayer and TTRPG performer who is. I am a reluctant human. Wouldn't it be fun to be an elf or something else? But yes, today and all days I am playing Silva, the Fire Genasi Warlock of our group, who has very strong connections to Reginald, as they were best friends. And bringing up Reginald, let's go and pop over to Damien, who's going to tell us more about that.
Hello, I'm Damien. I am playing Reginald de Bellagamba, Marquis de la Sackville. I am the producer also of this channel, so it keeps me on my toes. And I am now going to hand pass, as we say in Australia, to the wonderful Daniel.
Well met. I play Sanleon, the Dhampir Barbarian, Rogue. Any other multi? Nope, that's it. And I am very, very, you'd like to think so, suave. He thinks he is. I, as the player, I'm Daniel Denova. Lovely to meet you all. I am a voice actor in such things as Path of Exile, in such things as Dreadhunger or Turbo Overkill and so on. I also do illustrations. You have seen a couple of them in the show. That being said, thank you for listening to my rambling. I'll pass it on over to Duval.
Duval, Hello, everybody. As my mic decides to say it, no, I don't think so. Hi, everybody. My name is Jacob Plicque, Duval King Jacob, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. And I'm a co-founder of the Amphitheater, where we play TTRPGs and video games and all that kind of stuff over on that particular channel. And I'm also the DM of Duval and Dragons over on so many games and a whole bunch of other shit that's really cool and stuff. But that's not important right now, because what's important right now is that tonight, as per usual, I'm playing Kotatar. He is a Githzerai Horizon Walker Ranger. Both of us use he, him pronouns. And me, Jacob, am in a particularly fantastic, hopeful, amazing mood. And Kotatar is in murderous mood. So let's fucking go. April, after you.
Hi, I guess, yeah, we're going. I would like to roll initiative. I don't know on what, but I just feel like I need to. Hi, I'm April. I play Nira, the 2.5 foot tall purple Kobold Barbarian. Bard. I'm a bard. I'm not a barbarian. She can't
Barbarian.
rage, but oh my god, can you imagine if she could? We're all gonna die. This is the finale, so yay, I'm really nervous, which is why I don't know what to say. Hi.
And on that, I am Hope LaVelle. You can follow me on Twitter at the Hope LaVelle. You can watch me play an 80-year-old woman on Children of Erte every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. PT on the Demi-Plane RPG channel. But tonight, like everyone said, what's most important is that I am your dungeon master for this amazing finale. And I'm already calling it amazing because it's going to be. But on that note, let's go to our land acknowledgements from Dani.
Lovely. Thank you so much. This is been a interesting week. As like just anyone really seeing all of the environmental disasters that have been happening. So I would like to add to the end of my statement at the end of this. Right for now, we're just going to acknowledge the land of the native peoples that our players in the U.S. are currently playing from. We have the Hohokam, the Timucua, Creek, Cherokee, and Fernandino Tataviam territories. And I always say that, acknowledgement is enough. We have to take action. And seeing all of the awful things that have been happening to our environment this week with different hazardous and just very awful accidents happening, I just encourage you all to educate yourselves and make sure you're staying safe and do what you can to support people who are doing work for our earth and our environment and trying to keep it safe and healthy, because we only get one. So thank you, everybody.
And Daniel?
Kia ora, from Aotearoa, land of the long white cloud, otherwise known as New Zealand. I'm here to sort of just acknowledge the, also to play D&D, but also to acknowledge the people who are, with the first people, the Maori people, who allowed us graciously to basically be here in this small, beautiful, long land that we call our home. We just want to keep it chill and make sure that we're looking after each other. Because here we're all family, essentially. There is a 2 degrees of separation, so we really should be looking after each other, I think. Especially in these dark times. But as always, we try to spark it up with a little bit of light.
Excellent. I assume I am next.
Yes, Damien.
Yes. I today would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I'm here in Australia, but they are the traditional custodians of the land on which I am playing from today, and I pay my respects to their elders, past and present. And back to you, Ho.
Now, before we get started, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has joined us for this 6-week adventure. We did not plan to have this much fun, honestly. It's wild how much chemistry this group has, and over the short few weeks that we have gotten to know each other and play together, we become fast friends. And let's face it, we're sad to see this story come to an end, and we wish it could go on forever. So it's going to! I'm so excited to announce that just in 2 weeks, we are going to continue this adventure for a full-length show.
Yeah, we were announcing
So you
that.
guys...
Daniel,
We are gonna be screen capping that, my friends.
Oh man, that is so perfect.
excited!
So excited my
Where am
house
I?
is falling down.
That was fucking incredible.
Oh dear.
You said I should do it at some point, and I thought,
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we did.
I have a 3.5-year-old. I couldn't audibly get as excited as that. I'm so sorry. But inside, I've knocked over everything in the house.
Here, let me just throw something on the ground. There we go.
So if you were here for the 6-week adventure and you want to see it wrapped up, you will see it wrapped up tonight. But just know that if you would like to stick with us as the show continues, it'll still be in a very similar setting. It'll still be based off of this story and everything that our characters have done so far. So if you've liked what you've seen, please continue to join us on our adventure. And
Surprise,
on that note,
motherfuckers.
please stick around for the end of this episode for a very special surprise. And on that note, let us settle in and begin our 6th episode
Of the prologue.
at Fantastic Things and Where to Find Them, the Prologue.
Let's go.
All right, we start with a recap. I would like to take this moment to look back at the adventure so far and reminisce over all that you guys have been through. Our characters have been through quite the adventure so far. An island has fallen from the sky, nearly crushing them. They entered a foreboding portal that tried to kill them. They traversed a mirror sea, defeating their own reflections that stood in their path. They met a lovely group of dream pirates who revealed to them that they had fallen into the realm of the Nightmare King. The pirates helped the adventurers get to land, but in turn they tragically were destroyed by a howling tornado. They then had their first taste of the Nightmare King's power when each of them were plagued with their worst fears manifested in front of them. Trying to make it to the Nightmare King's castle, they boarded a train and met another lovely dream who was trapped in this realm, only to have that train derail and fly into the sky, once again keeping them from making it to their destination. A giant lightning creature in the shape of a knight in shining armor began to attack them in the clouds. But that did not deter our adventurers, as David pulled the most badass stunt of controlling the storm, absorbing the giant lightning knight, and dispersing him in one fell swoop. Nira, learning very quickly that mashing buttons on a train causes bad things to happen, and decided to instead charm the train into taking them down to the Nightmare King's castle. We now find our misfit group of adventurers standing in the shadow of the castle with the large entrance doors in front of them. What would you like to do?
finish my song. And I've stopped. Oh, I haven't sung like that in a while. And this might very well be the end of the road, my friends. So.
You have some mighty fine pipes, my friend.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Yes, and wonderful playing there, Nira.
She's still, not even paying attention, more like, shit, just playing. And just, randomly will switch instruments. It's, on a drum now. You feel like she's probably going to be making noise for a while.
Well, no need to announce our arrival or anything.
He already
It's
knows
really
we're
soft.
here. Of course he already knows we're here. He knows where we are
Certainly.
at all times.
Certainly. Play away, Nira, play away.
Indeed.
David's like,
Phil Collins?
That's what I was here to do.
The gorilla,
I was like, oh, there it is. All right.
It doesn't get better, so that's a good choice. No, David's just kind of still like a little bit twitchy from having, normally when he's calling lightning, it's like from there to there. He's usually not the lightning rods, so every once in a while he burps a little bit and just like some sparks of lightning come out. And he's just very much like still feeling the echo of the greatest thing I've ever done. No. But he definitely feels that he had all that lightning kind of course through him. But other than that, he's just kind of next to Nira tapping his foot to the music.
Now, I feel like we should plan for the fight ahead. I'm assuming there will be a fight. Silva, should we explain Plan F?
Plan F is, from a prank Reginald and I pulled a really long time ago. But it means that if anything goes wrong, he will take the heat, try to distract, and anyone who is being overlooked can try and sneak past whatever defenses there are. I'm sure our strategy is going to change depending on what we see in there, but...
My friends.
Do you want to cast a distraction?
My friends, I'm about to tell you something that I have told no one except Silva. It is inelegant. I hate to do it. But I can do this. And you see his whole body grow to double the size, and you see a giant Reginald. Please, my friends, do not judge me for this. I know I am hideous in this form.
You're
But
just
if I-
bigger.
Is he just talking about
he is
getting
tall.
bigger?
Is he bigger or is
it
it
just
different?
because you're tall?
Yes, I am so ungainly and tall. It is terrible.
But you're just bigger. I don't understand. Why would
Yeah.
that
You look
make
the
you...
same.
But I don't have
the
the
same.
elegance of nobility in this form.
Are
Are you saying big things can't be elegant?
Are you
Well-
saying you were elegant before?
I was about to
Oh,
mention that I
I've-
feel like you were
My.
ungainly in your previous entity as well. So, no loss, no gain.
Oh,
as far as
don't
I
listen
guess.
to them. You're gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous.
Oh, I know another fellow person of nobility would understand me.
Indeed.
I feel that maybe I could rush in this form and distract the Nightmare King, and perhaps you, my friends, can sneak past or attack him from behind.
Can I help you make a distraction?
Of course.
Okay, so how big are you?
I'm large. I'm probably twice the size of normal.
I can fit in a backpack.
You can fit in a backpack.
Yeah, I just fit in on your back. And then I make a big distraction help with you.
You are going to... I have a feeling this is going to involve explosions.
Or you could take these. And she's gonna hand up the cards to you.
Oh, no, I think you are much better suited for the cards. But yes, if you wish to climb in the backpack and then pull the cards out, I think that would be a good plan.
Speaking of plans, should we determine if there are alternate entrances before we perhaps go with Plan F?
Oh yes, cheeseburgers.
Do you actually call the broom to you? Because with cheeseburgers, the
Broom just flying. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I said it. I said
A
cheeseburgers.
toothpick.
I start sprinting after him like, go, no, I'll get it. Oh.
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna try and grab for it.
This is, one of those questions. Reginald, how much do you weigh when you're twice your size?
Oh
No.
Oh
no.
shit.
Isn't it squared?
Yeah, I guess it'll be
weight?
squared. I gotta look if I actually put that information on my character sheet. Okay, 1 second.
Let's just say if it's
not
more than
weight, just
400
height.
pounds.
No, it's not more than 400. No.
Okay. This broom, almost like the size of a toothpick in your hand, lifts you into the sky.
Oh shit.
You are too big to ride it, but you are trying to hold on to it. Give me a strength saving throw.
And I thought I'd seen everything in this realm.
Would you like to roll the strength saving throw for me? And I have
Sure.
That's really
advantage.
funny.
I have advantage in this form.
Okay, what is your modifier?
+3.
Okay. You hold on to it, and you are flying.
Well, while I'm up there, I might as well survey things.
All right, would you like to make a perception check?
Do you see anything up there, Big Reg?
He's gone forever now, right?
Big red. I like
Let's
it.
hope so.
18.
Nickname.
18
Big
perception.
Reg.
You actually use the broom and fly around this large structure. You do not see any other way in. It is a fortified structure. Seemingly the only entrance that you can see with your 18 perception check is that these big doors are the way to go. Straight through the front door.
I will come back down to the ground and notify my friends. There's one way in, one way out. That might help.
Windows.
It might be bad.
Well, at least we know now, I suppose. I guess it's just the way he imagined it, wouldn't it be?
Lazy.
No imagination there. No secret entrances. What is this Nightmare King? Definitely not an architect.
Certainly.
Yep.
What's Nira doing?
Nira starts walking towards the door.
Nira is starting to walk towards the door. What would you like to do?
Are we still behind? Are we still? There's still the bridge, right? Or are we past the bridge?
So you guys are in front of the bridge, but the bridge will
That's
lead you straight to the doors, maybe 30, 45 feet ahead of you.
David will definitely trot to support Nira.
All right. The little
Kotatar
ones
will
are
follow.
moving forward. All right.
We're not hard to catch up to.
And I caught up.
I walk at a brisk pace.
Yeah, we're like just like sprinting like the hardest like sports, like we're in a race, and then just
Full Naruto run. That's how
and then
Nira
you all
runs, a Naruto
and you
run.
all sauntered up next to us.
But you look like you're straining a bit. Are you all right?
Everything's fine. Let's just keep going.
Ah, good.
Guys, reach the door.
All ready? Shall I open it, or do you want to have a short rest?
I'll just grab the door and open it.
I guess we're doing it.
You push against these towering doors, and they creak open. The immense weight of them almost pushing back on you. Inside, it looks like a Gothic cathedral on the inside. There's a spacious room with a red carpet leading to a throne. It is darkly lit. And
I hate this.
you see nothing right here, if you guys would like to take a step in.
Yes.
Before anyone does that, before anyone steps in, like, let's hold on 1 second. I know we're all very upset at the Nightmare King, but there is at least a little bit of a safer way to do this. And so Kier will step forward. Let the magical spirit thing, let them take the first step.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, distraction.
You send
Ah,
Kier
delegation.
Yeah,
But,
Kier Kier will walk in.
Okay. Reginald, these doors are big enough for you to get through. That's how big they are. So you step in, goof, goof, behind all of your companions, and you stand there towering over them. Kier walks forward. There's no booby traps. There's nothing. It is quiet, it is eerie, it is still, and all you see ahead of you is a throne.
I should probably shrink down for now, because I probably let's leave Plan F to the side for 1 minute, because I probably am not very conspicuous in this form. He shrinks down.
Oh, never mind. You know what would be a good distraction there, Reginald?
Yes, my friend.
Sit on the throne.
Oh, you should do it! Do it! Sit on the throne!
Yeah.
Why, it's
Become the king!
not quite as nice as my throne at home, but
I
You
thought
can
you
make
would
it
say
look
that.
prettier.
I don't know. Sanleon, what do you think?
I think, like, you see that Sanleon is actually in a bit of a way, actually. Looking at the inside of this castle, you can see that he's looking. Who has the highest passive insight?
Kotatar?
17.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Not me.
This is appropriate.
Here
yours.
is headed
Oh,
towards
no,
that
no,
throne to
yours.
make it pretty.
You, Kotatar, you recognize that it's almost like there's recognition in Sanleon's eyes.
I think out loud he just says, "Deja vu."
Something like that. You see him
Perception
shake his
check.
head.
Perception check from Kier, please.
Uh, 11.
Kier looks back at you guys and kind of gives some thumbs up and says, I think it's all good here.
Yeah, Morph thought that once too.
No thoughts, head empty. Strikes walks in towards the
All
throne.
right.
Kotatar grabs his
Towards the
bow
throne.
and knocks an arrow.
All right. You know,
David will stick his hand in his shield and activate the briars and vines, aka Shillelagh.
Great.
Oh, my shillelagh.
You guys cautiously step in, making your way towards the throne. Nira, you're the first one to see this as you were walking forward first. There is a raven sitting perched on top of the throne, but nothing else. Kotatar, you can sense with your primeval awareness the Nightmare King is here, but he's not here. But you can sense him.
Is someone afraid of birds?
Why?
No.
And I point at the raven.
Ah! Ah! Are you the Nightmare King?
The raven
No.
regards you. And it kind of cocks its head. And then out of its mouth speaks these words. Though many are mystified and intrigued, its true purpose is still unclear. It is cherished joy and hopeful love. It is dreaded hate and endless fear. You will find me here.
Ah, a riddle. I was never good at these back in the day. Anyone know what it's spouting on about?
I am not a riddle guy. Though many are mystified and intrigued, its true purpose is still unclear. It is cherished joy and hopeful love. It is dreaded hate and endless fear. You will find me here.
Nira's on the floor, like writing in this notebook, in her notebook, and like deconstructing letters and trying to rearrange them with no method.
What is it?
Emotions?
Life?
Death?
It's any consolation. I can feel
Sleep.
their presence here.
Is constellations usually a good thing though, right? Because that sounds terrible.
Wait, it's shit. It's on both. It's on April. It's on the tip of April's tongue.
Got this. I can hear it.
Is it fate?
It's dreams.
It's dreams.
It's dreams.
Dreams.
We don't know what they're about or why they happen. We like them, but this one sucks.
There are
And he's the
many.
Nightmare King. He lives in the dreams.
Which means we have to go to sleep.
Shit.
We met him when we went to sleep last time, did we not?
Nira's gonna
Perhaps.
turn and look at David and like pat him on the arm. It's okay.
Oh,
No, I mean, that was hard, but I've come to realize it was a dream. And I mean, in this realm, we have a little bit of that dream magic. If we can remember ourselves in our dreams, maybe I have an idea if we sleep that maybe we can control at least where we end up and that it can be together. I have an idea for that.
Do you think we
Yeah.
all need to be asleep? Kotatar, you could do the thing where you see things in heads, right?
the thing.
You can see things and you can detect things in the thoughts. April kind of
Again.
reminds you doing that. But I could do that too. If we
All right.
could go into someone else's brain and you go into someone else's brain and then we could all connect them. And make someone stronger.
Connect all our singular brain cells so that we have one modicum of intelligence. I like it.
Kotatar, you do not like that.
Oh shit, I just realized what I described. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Maybe if we all were some sort of like octopus-like creature, we could form a better bond.
I'm that Walking Dead the game. Kotatar does not like that.
Kotatar will remember that.
Yeah.
Good ending forever.
I'll
It's not so much control, but like we can still talk. Oh shit, I can't make it any better.
look.
No.
I can't believe I'm going to be the one to actually say this, but I'm not afraid of him, even a little bit.
Good.
I think I am able to tap into his greatest weakness. And that's hope. That's hope, and it's LaVelle. No, no, but that's
Wow.
Hope's all our greatest
Wow.
weaknesses, really.
no, but
All the DCs went up just by 2, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Disadvantage of
his fear, what he feeds on when I'm with you guys, I'm not a food source for him. He tried. They tried, you know? In my dream, it was the worst experience I think I've ever felt. And then I woke up and you were all there.
Oh yes,
And-
yes. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Oh yes, I'm not afraid of this guy at all. Definitely not. Silva, sidebar.
Yeah.
Salion just whispers. He's lying.
I know.
Silva, I am so afraid. Oh, you hurt me last time. I was poor. He hurt you. I cannot stand anybody hurting you again. I am really afraid.
Promise, I really didn't mean to hurt you. I thought I was hurting him, and that's why we need to be careful. I
know that, but the thing that hurts the most is that he hurt you.
Well, we became adventurers. This is what we signed on for.
What did we sign on for? I can't even remember anymore.
It's not the time to second guess that now. But
you're right.
we have our group, and we will have to use the resources available to us. But we are a nifty group. I've seen all of you use very creative solutions, and if anybody can confront this Nightmare King, I believe that the people in this group have some chance.
If he brings up Oberon again, I will destroy him. I want to keep you safe. Maybe if I turn into a giant and cover you, you'll be safe. What do you think?
I think that we need to just try to survive. And I know that there is so much anger towards this person and what they've done to us, but if we lose sight of keeping each other safe, we might get distracted. I think we need to stay focused on the goal, which is to find this other king and to keep each other safe.
I'm gonna hold your hands and look into your eyes and say, never leave me.
I can't promise that. But I'll
I
try.
know.
Don't be so bold as to say something.
Of course.
Think on our travels through this pseudo-land. We've come through mirages of ourselves by closing our eyes and walking forward. Holding hands, might I add. Some of yours was clammy. Didn't like that. But I do like your company. And I want to say that most of the stuff that we've come across has been in our heads. I want to reiterate that from what Silva said, it feeds off of our insecurities, of our pain. Emotional, not physical. Remember that. We can protect ourselves by protecting our inward selves, I think. If we're able to push forward positive emotions, things such as happiness, focusing on our friends, focusing on the good times in our lives, our food source will become poison to the Nightmare King.
What if your nightmare was what you wanted?
If nightmare's what you wanted, then you are one masochistic, absolute badass, my friend.
Badasses! And I'm gonna hit one of my symbols. And because Reginald and Silva, I always read whatever's in front of me. Sorry. Because Reginald and Silva are holding hands, I'm hoping this will work because we're in a dream world. And I would like to use a bardic inspiration to grant 8 temporary hit points to everyone. I can only do 4, but they're holding hands and they're having an emotional moment, bonding as one.
What does it look like when you give a bardic inspiration?
I think that's when she was hitting the instrument
Yeah.
Like kind of, she was trying to build up off of the speeches, off of the like we're badasses, and help everyone just be like, yeah, and kind of give everyone a little boost of
your symbols.
hit points.
Your symbols they ring out, and you feel this like pulse. All of you feel this like this ripple just blow over you guys, and Silva and Reginald. While you guys are holding hands, you actually feel this ripple up your hands and into your bodies as you guys split the power. And all of you have 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
All of us,
Magical
or
creature,
the
yeah.
ones that she?
She
Everyone.
picked all of you.
I picked
Oh.
all of you.
Okay.
I get to do 4, but because Reginald and Silva are holding hands. So everyone but me.
And I'm a gracious DM.
Very gracious.
And you are kind.
Hope, and you are right. Hope is what we needed. Thank you, Hope.
Just kidding.
Wow.
Hope changes her name to Despair.
Yeah, right.
As the hood goes up, the name
Yep.
changes.
Wait.
I'd like to do.
So I have two recommendations. One is if we're ready to light this candle. And one is if we want to send someone to talk. If we want to have some people here, I'm willing to have a conversation with the Nightmare King. But I also think that if we're all ready to face whatever comes next in there, I think with Nira and Kotatar channeling their mystical mental abilities, and then I'll put my hand up and just my thorn whip, or my vine whip, when it doesn't have thorns, will come out. Like one will kind of start snaking out, but then 4 more will also come out, and it will just basically create tethers. If we all wrap these around our wrists, kind of meditate, kind of go into a meditative sleep. Maybe Nira and Kotatar, their mental energies.
I don't think we're doing that one, though. I think Kotatar wants to go in.
That's going in. I think that's going in. It's just I think it might be able to be us going in together. If we're all binded by my vines and binded by your, I don't know how your magics work, but here you talk to Train down, you know? What can't we do if we try? And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we all go to sleep. We're all held together by my vines with your mental energies coursing through it. I think that is a good chance that we wake up maybe in a nightmare, but maybe in one nightmare together.
We can try.
I'm all right with trying it.
Usually when I fall
Besides-
asleep, though, things stop working.
Well, if it goes from awake to asleep in the Nightmare King's world,
Maybe that'll work.
then maybe it's the spell that casts us in. So everyone, if you want to sit some crisscross applesauces together.
Nira pulls out her blanket.
Sure.
She pulls out a pillow. She gets she just lays down.
Do you have your little nighttime story bear? Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Amazing.
Yay!
I gave it a
As people are getting tucked in, I squeeze the bear.
Is that a little
Bear in the
nearer?
story. I didn't mean to order. I ordered this before
Perfect.
the game started, and then
Yep.
realized it's a little purple.
It's kinda perfect.
Bard kobold.
You did it. Fate, baby. Fate.
The the little bear, as you squeeze it, goes, "Once upon a time, there were these knights around a table, and they all had tea and cookies. The end. Good night."
Well, I'm convinced, and I try
That
to
was
go
a
to sleep.
lovely story.
So as we're all trying to sleep, I will, if Nira and Kotatar can channel their energies into me, my vines, like I'll put my hand just kind of like down onto the ground, and basically from each of my all my fingers, the vine is gonna start to kind of curl up into the up your arms and spiral around, and just like one thorn will come to kind of prick you slightly, and basically that little bit of blood, the life essence, will kind of combine us all magically, dream magically, into as much as David would hate to think it, a circle.
As folks are getting tucked in, Kotatar will just kind of look at everybody. Let's give him our thanks as violently as possible.
Oh, absolutely, my friend.
Nira shakes the teddy bear up in the air violently.
That was amazing.
I'm so sorry.
Stop!
I'm a real boy.
Shit, can you hold a sword?
Want to fight with us, dude?
Maybe.
It does a quarter damage.
Yeah.
Is the raven still there?
It is.
So as they're all laying down to sleep, David's gonna kind of, like crouch down, his hand down with those vines going like that. He's just looking over them, and he'll look up at the raven, and just his irises will just spiral fire, and he'll close them to sleep after they're all asleep. They're all, because in D&D you just fall asleep, which is great.
Must be fucking nice.
Nice.
Reginald will go
That's the
giant.
big bad.
Yeah.
Reginald will go giant mode and hug Silva if she allows it.
Oh no.
Wallace, I was almost asleep, and then you just whatever, and I just turn over like really annoyed.
And David has to send out more vine because his arm got so much bigger.
Yeah.
Little curly Q.
Reginald,
All right. Good night.
You all
night,
fall
good night. Good night.
asleep. It might feel a little strange, but you manage to force yourselves to go to sleep, knowing or thinking that that this was the answer to the riddle, that you must go deeper into the dreams to find him. You all receive a long rest,
Nice.
and you can keep your hit points.
I was about to ask that question.
every good player asks the question, do we get to keep those points?
I was ready. Spell slots, yeah.
You guys,
So do we wake up?
you open your eyes, and you are still in the cathedral, this cathedral part of the castle, but it has taken on a darker energy. The red carpet is now black, and everything has more dread about it. Things are cracking, things are growing off of the walls. And in front of you, you can see him, the Nightmare King. His alabaster skin glows in the pale light, his black hair matching the large black cloak that billows around him, almost fades into wisps of moving shadow. His hands are raised above him, and he's turned around from behind, away from you. Magical energy is coming from him towards a giant purple crystal suspended in the air. And inside this giant crystal, you see a man in a white toga, gray hair. He's an elf, and he has a crown on his head, and he is looking drained and weak. The Nightmare King glances over his shoulder, his golden eyes staring at you. Welcome, adventurers. Seems you made it after all. Too bad you're too late.
Hey, Mr. King, Nightmare. What do you like to be called? Nightmare King, the King, Nightmares, Dream. Whatever it is. Do you mind if I turn on a light? It's kind of dark in here, and I will cast a spell at you. I'm gonna cast daylight.
Okay, that gives you 60 feet of actual day. It's actually daylight. It's not actual real daylight, but you can try. I'm just throwing that out there. You can still use it.
It's bright light, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 60 feet of bright light, and it's real dark and dingy.
Yep. So you cast this, and the room lights up.
It stays there, right? Or is it just like one blink? I'm sorry, I don't know the spell.
No, it stays. Yeah.
I'm just trying to give a little bit of sort of false bravado confidence to the group. We can sort of, this can be on our terms, not so much oh, he's gonna get hurt from this light, but just,
He looks up at the light, and he looks down at you, and he says, shadows are strongest in the light.
I look down at the shadows.
You see that there are now shadows cast everywhere. They almost surround you. Even your shadows seem extra long and sharp.
Should I turn it off? Should I turn it off, guys?
No need.
Those don't look good.
We wouldn't want your death to be too quick.
Oh, I would not want yours to be so quick either, because I enjoy feeding off of your fear.
We had the benefits of a long rest now.
Yes.
All right, Reginald is now in his summer form. You see kind of
nice.
His skin is red hot. His lips are chafed. And he's going to approach the Nightmare King. Scared, but approach him.
How close do you get?
Oh, shit. Maybe... How far is he away?
I was going to ask how far away from him are we now?
I'd say you guys are less than 60 feet. Maybe closer to 30 feet, but somewhere in between there.
I'm going to get just 30 feet away.
Okay.
And announce myself. Hi. Yes, I'm Reginald. Bellagamba. Marquis. Yes, I'm a Marquis to Sackville. You'll notice he's kind of less confident in his summer form than he should be. How are you? What shall I call you?
He regards you just for a moment. You see a little smirk as he turns away from you. And he kind of lifts his hand up and he says, I don't have time for you, for I have finally siphoned the power from this cowardly king, King Adonian. His gift from the gods is now mine. And I hope you guys are ready for a ride, because I'm about to transport my entire realm into the waking world, where I will plague the land with dreams so terrible that no one will be able to rest until they bow to me.
That is not aristocratic at all. I'm going to pull out my rapier. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
He does not turn around. He has his
I fire 2 arrows at the Nightmare King.
roll initiative.
All right. I was just going to say, I would like to start imagining that there is, just for my sake, he's read of Damien has read of some holistic stuff in his ears, and he starts going, well, I might as well try it now. he starts to imagine, he just closes his eyes and he tries to imagine a golden shield slowly creeping up his legs and over his body to, as the book would denounce or announce, that it's supposed to ward off negative emotions.
What is this?
It's a form of meditation, weirdly.
It's something that you innately have as a.
No, it's just he's trying to imagine it in this realm of dreams to see if it's a thing that happens.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
At disadvantage.
No disadvantage? Okay. They're both pretty good. Saving throw?
Yeah.
And I am... Saving throw. 20.
So tell me again what exactly you're trying to do. That you're trying to create a shield?
Yes, it's sort of like an emotional shield. It essentially will ward off negative emotions and things that would cause that from an outside perspective. So anything that's trying to, he read it in a book. He basically just like, reading through things, read through and goes, oh, it's supposed to, bit of a flashback to his younger years. Oh, yes, it's supposed to, and essentially the shield is like something that you imagine if you're around people who are very distraught, upset, to try and help them. But Sanlian was like, I wonder if this would do anything in a dream realm. Would it even in a dream realm? I saw a pocket watch appear. Maybe this will work.
You feel an energy rush over you, but you don't see anything manifest, and you wonder if maybe it is just a placebo effect, or maybe not. You're not quite sure.
He chooses to believe that it's working for the time being.
Fair enough.
Ooh, nice.
And so we begin. I need Kotatar. What is your initiative?
Good.
Do I get the arrows off, or did I not make it in time?
You will get the arrows off.
Okay, cool. In the meantime, that's a 22.
22. Nira.
Dirty 20. Question.
20. Yes.
When I saw Kotatar draw the arrows, would I have had enough time to cast invisibility on myself?
No.
Okay.
One second. All right. Sun.
I rolled a 4, so 12.
Dang.
Jeez.
The initiative. Reginald.
23.
23. David.
16.
16. You guys are killing it. Silva.
7.
7. Never mind.
I've consistently rolled so bad at initiative. It's
Your initiative. What's your initiative bonus?
They're so bad.
-6? Oh, okay.
Harsh but fair.
All right. Putting this in order here. All right. Writing this down. Just give me 1 second. Okay.
See you on the other side, folks.
So,
Hey,
boy.
it's
Reginald
wine
will-
time.
so I have Reginald, Kotatar, Nira, David, Sanlian, and Silva. You guys ready yourselves for battle. You guys were already ready for this. Most of you guys did really well, and you knew this was coming. And probably most of you knew that it would be Kotatar who would make the first move. But the Nightmare King... roll to attack. Or roll for your hits.
I already did. 17 to hit, 28 to hit.
Yeah, they both sink into his skin, almost like going through shadow, but something sticks.
All right. Together, that's 23 points of piercing damage.
Copy that.
Magical,
Okay.
because it's a longbow of learning, baby.
He looks down at these arrows, and he kind of looks at you, and he just smirks, and he breaks them off and throws them to the ground. They are not usable anymore. The Nightmare King then...
They want them back anyway.
You see the Nightmare King reach out his hand and materializing from shadow a great sword.
Ah.
It's a very big great sword. And he charges for you, Kotatar. And he's gonna make an attack.
Come on over, buddy.
Make a DC wisdom check.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah, make a wisdom check. It's just a check.
okay. It's terrible. 9.
You, I don't know what just happened, but you are frightened. You have become
Oh, shit.
frightened. And he hits you.
Oh, I have advantage on. Well, this is a check. Sorry. Okay, interesting.
Aha!
Yeah, right?
Fuck. I have a nope, I don't.
So I'm gonna assume that's
Like I
gonna
don't
hit.
read my character sheet. Derp, derp.
I'm just going off of what this says.
I know,
All right.
it's all good.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. He slashes at you, and this shadow, like the blade just like slices through you, and just shadow kind of erupts from you. He hits you for 30 points of damage.
Except at the very last moment, you see a glow from Reginald's chest, and the cloud rune activates, and the attack changes target and hits Reginald in the chest.
And you are now hit for 30.
Ah! Kotatar! Get him! I will take him!
I think Kotatar is speechless.
Once
And he
again.
just kind of nods at Reginald.
You then see him move back. Now, you can take an attack of opportunity as he does this. If you want, but you are frightened. So,
Yeah, which means I have disadvantage, right?
yes.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. That was really good and really good. Nat 16, Nat 17. So that is a 26 to hit.
That will hit. What do you like to do? What exactly are you? It's a melee.
Oh, right. That's right. I forgot. I was shooting. I was. So it's actually a less, I guess. Like that's probably like a
Improvised weapon.
An improvised
yeah.
weapon?
So that would be a 25 to hit still.
Still, you hit.
Yeah. So I guess what would the back end of a longbow of warning to be damage wise?
What is Reginald? What does your rapier do? How much damage?
D8.
How much damage? 1d8 plus 5.
Okay, 1d8 plus 5. So let's do a 1d12 plus 5.
Oh, okay.
Because you were just hitting hard. And since this is a
LOL.
roll-
I didn't have a D12 out because I'm not a barbarian. That's okay. I got it. So you said plus 5, right?
Yeah.
13 points of damage.
All right, you hit him for 13 points of damage as he pulls back. He kind of grimaces at you, knowing that you have struck him now 3 times. And he
Yeah.
looks at you but then he turns to David and just holds out his hand and points at you. And I need... I'm making a range attack as he casts Witch Bolt at David.
Yeah. As when he was looking at me,
Yeah.
as I stared in his eyes, even though he is frightened, so there's like a hesitancy to it.
Mm-hmm.
You will not take me. I will be reunited with my husband. You will not stop me.
Hell yeah.
He just looks at you, kind of smirks. And he almost continues to look at you as he points at David and just shoots a Witch Bolt. So I got a +7. That's like a 28 to hit.
Nice.
It does barely hit.
You're joking, right?
I'm very joking. It hits me
Okay.
so hard.
I might be able to...
It hits me
You
so
can't tell
hard.
which bolt is which at that point. It's insane.
Fuck
Oh.
you. All the love in my heart. Fuck you.
That's 31 points of lightning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Ouch.
Shit. Fuck, it's too late.
We can all die? No, we can't die.
Not if we believe in.
We
in
already
our
told
friends.
everyone that we're gonna have a campaign.
But wait,
Kept
there's
that one
more.
for the end. I know, right?
You just
Maze.
gotta believe in the heart of the card, Hugh.
He looks at you, Sunleon,
Yeah.
and you just see a skeletal, a ghostly skeletal hand made of shadow reach out and just straight towards you. I'm gonna make a ranged attack. 7. Ooh. It's a 7 plus that's 13.
Yeah, that makes
That
it a
misses.
pretty great round.
Once again, Sunleon is good at dodging, and the hand goes right past you and then right back to the Nightmare King.
I'm sorry. Was that meant to do something?
He grits his teeth just a little bit. And that is his turn. You move on to Reginald.
How far away from me is he?
30 feet.
Does he have a shadow?
He does.
I have an idea. All right. I'm going to phase step summer form. So I'm going to get nice and hot and burning, phase step 30 feet, and then he will take... So anything around me within 5 feet will take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Does it seem to... Strange question. Does it seem to damage the shadow at all?
You don't know. You can make an insight check.
Yes. Can you do that for me?
Absolutely. Yeah, you have no idea. He is practically made of shadow. So
Yeah.
it maybe if it hurt him, it's hurting the shadow, but he is basically shadow. So if it hurt
All
him,
right.
maybe.
On guard, sir. And I will... My rapier lights up in flame, and I'm going to attack him with my fire rune. If I hit. Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Oh yeah.
Tell me how you do this.
It lights up. He stabs him right in the face, or wherever the face would be, and yeah, hopefully straight through.
You're going for the face.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Plus extra from the fire damage.
And so I'm gonna guess that your rapier is magical, correct? It's not a non-magical rapier.
No, it is non-magical, but it's... I guess it's magical now because the fire rune's activated.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, it's magical.
Thank you.
Okay.
So what did I say?
8.
8 damage and extra 7 fire damage on top of that, and must do a strength saving throw DC 11.
Yeah, he makes it. What happens?
Nothing happens
Nothing
there.
happens.
Yep. And
So
I
you-
will... Sorry, go ahead. Yep.
So you reach out with your rapier and you just go straight for the face, and it actually goes straight through his... I don't want to be too gruesome, but it goes straight through his cheek, and he grimaces, and you see the shadow just erupt around it as you pull back, and the shadow heals his face. You definitely got him. He grimaces at you.
So he doesn't... So it fully healed? He doesn't look like it hurt him at all?
You can tell it hurt him, for sure, but he doesn't have a hole in his face.
Anyway, I will attack again because I have 2 attacks.
All right, go for it.
23 again,
Yep.
and 10 points of damage.
10 points slashing damage. Or,
Piercing
piercing
damage.
Okay. And fire damage or anything?
Not that time. I can only use it once.
Okay, got it. So 10 points. So you are stabbing at his face again. Another
Oh yeah.
shot.
Oh yeah.
All right, it goes right in through his mouth, and he just... How tall are you right now? Are you big?
No, I'm normal.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, wait, no, I am big. I forgot to change. Yes, I'm big. Yes,
Do you add damage to yourself because you're large?
I do.
Mm.
Hang on.
Big
Oh,
wrench.
one of your attacks. Okay. Okay, add an extra 2 points of damage.
Got it. It's funny because he's quite tall, so normally he'd be looking down at you, but you are looking down
like,
at him. You slice at him. He gets hit, but he does
Oh,
not.
yeah.
He does not move from you. He just takes it and stares his golden eyes at you, almost with a smirk, as you retract your blade. Is there anything else you'd like to do,
That's all I can do.
Kotatar?
So, Kotatar, since he's frightened and can't move
I think you can make a
over-
roll. I think you can make a roll to get out of it.
Is
right
it
now.
at the top of my turn or at the end?
Oh, I don't know. Does anybody have it up? I can pull it up.
Oh, well, it depends on what you did to me, because I don't know what you did to me. Because it doesn't say on the condition when the reroll happens, if it happens.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's at the end of your turn. So go ahead. What were you gonna do?
Okay, so as all of this happens between Reginald saving him from a pretty lethal looking attack, he reaches into his a small pouch and takes out this small bottle, and seeing Reginald and with Nira's sort of bardic inspiration spreading out, he gets an idea. His intent, with this bottle of holy water in his hand, is to make it grow much, much larger, with the intent of tossing it up, it breaking, spreading the holy water all around to his allies, and the intent is to cast protection from evil and good on everyone.
Very good. So you say you're trying to make it, because you can usually only cast it on one person, correct?
Correct.
All right. I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw as you try to manifest this power. You have to
Okay.
think some pretty positive thoughts.
We were gonna do the mind meld thing. Can I help? Because we tried to do detect thoughts when we were going to sleep.
Did you guys do that?
Yeah.
I clicked the spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys. So,
And then we long
tell me-
rested,
Tell
so-
me. Tell me more
Yeah,
about
so that's
that.
up to you. Well, my plan was to use detect thoughts as we were going to sleep to try to stay with everybody.
Connect together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes, Salian.
We also
was
did
just-
describe that good.
to add flavor to it, and just in case, if we're all thinking of things that we want to do to meld, if, for instance, your thoughts are melded, you could detect the intent of what Kotatar is trying to do.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if that's the case, you can detect what Kotatar is doing. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. So you're trying to help him.
Yes, I'm trying to just help if I
All
can.
right, give sorry, I'm making you make so give me your Constitution bonus.
It's only one. I'm not a big help with this.
All right, but your minds
One is a one.
Your minds are formed together in not a full sense of like you guys can telepathically talk to each other, but you guys are getting feelings from each other, and this
Sure.
like this kind of like ideas kind of pop into your head that aren't yours, and you try to make sense of them, and so you have You have recognized what he's trying to do, and you send just a little bit of extra positivity for a +1. What did you get, Kotatar?
Let's see. I'm terrible. I got a 6, so a 7. You know what?
Inspiration.
Yeah, now's the time. Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right.
You're absolutely.
He's using his inspiration.
Use
That's
my
a
inspiration.
reroll.
So I'm gonna reroll that. That's a good idea. Yeah, way better. Natural 19. So that's a 22.
A 22. You tell me again. You throw this bottle into the air, correct? Of holy water.
I'm imagining it in like growing in my hands, and then I toss it in the air.
You actually toss it without. You're kind of just blindly tossing it, thinking these thoughts of like, I want this to grow and protect my friends. And as you throw it up, it grows, and then it falls and crashes, and the splatter of holy water splashes on all of you, and you all will get this benefit. And the glass disappears, and it is just you. So what
what
does
is
that
the
give you?
benefit? Yeah.
So the benefit is we're protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiend, and undead. If said nightmare carries any of those, the creature of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against us. The target also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. So that's all of us. And if we're already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, we have advantage on any new saving throw against them.
All right, and now you need a saving throw to become unfrightened, correct?
I believe so.
Unless there's anything else you want to do on your turn.
I don't have any bonusy things I
Okay.
want to do right now, I don't think.
Okay.
Just double check. How's Mage Hand? That's an action, but I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's see if I'm not frightened anymore. Advantage. That's pretty good. So in this case, it's a con save now, or is it still a check?
It is going to be a con save.
Okay, cool.
Let me double check that. Because I think...
Or I think you said wisdom check, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it is a wisdom.
Okay. So, but in this case, it'd be a wisdom saving throw to save against fright, correct?
Yes, that's correct, and it's
Okay,
at
got it.
advantage, I think, because you said that's
Got it. So that's a 16.
You're still afraid.
Oh, fuck off.
Still feeling that tenseness in your body as you notice something. That splash of holy water splashed on the Nightmare King. That's all. All right, moving on to Nira, I believe, is next.
What is it?
And that holy
Silva,
water was good
Silva,
and
you-
evil?
Silva, you said you got a 12, right?
What?
Yeah, I
You
got a
12, right,
16.
Silva? Yeah, so I have it going Kotatar, Nira, sorry.
Oh yeah, I was mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I
okay,
rolled
great.
even less than a 12. I rolled a 7.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, cool.
We're good.
Sorry, Nira.
Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. So, cool. Shit. How far away is the Nightmare King from us?
So if you have not moved forward to where Reginald started, he started 30 feet away. I'm going to say you're 45 feet away.
Damn it. I can't move that fast.
Unless you imagine you can.
If I dream it, I can achieve it. Well, first, I look down at the floor. Do these shadows look like they're going to be a problem?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Do they have thoughts? Can I detect their thoughts if I'm
You can
concentrating? That's a natural 20.
Hey!
Detect if these shadows are bad. That's not the best one to get the 20 on, but cool.
These shadows are not interested in you, but they are hungry and anticipating something.
Oh boy.
That's all.
I love that for you.
What would you love to do?
Love.
Well,
Yeah.
now I don't know if I don't know. I am going to cast a spell at the Nightmare King.
Love that.
Seeing that the shadows aren't here for us, I'm going to assume that they're here for the Nightmare King. And what I would like to do is I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level, but I would like for it to seem like the shadows are trying to yell at the Nightmare King to try to consume him.
Okay. All right.
So that is
So
a
what-
Wisdom save of 15.
Okay.
I'm hoping you're not good at.
Wisdom. He hears these whispers, is that right? And it almost sounds like these. You're actually giving this like you managed to do an illusion of sorts of where the shadows kind of vibrate and kind of push themselves to the Nightmare King just a little bit. And he hears these whispers and he just looks at you and laughs. Nice one.
Is he even going to take half damage or no?
Does he take half damage if he succeeds?
Yeah. It says on a failed save it takes the 3d6 and immediately uses. Wait, nope, that's on a failed save. I can't read. I just wanted you to fail so bad that I was going to will it into existence. Yeah, on a
'Tis the
failed save
season.
it takes half as much damage.
All right, do your damage.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use D&D Beyond. That's too many d6s. It takes half of 18, so 9 points of damage.
9 points. And what type of damage is that?
Psychic.
Psychic damage.
And then I am going to. You said it's 40 feet away, so I'm going to run the 30,
Okay.
and then I'm going to bonus action just scream the loudest scream you've ever heard, and I'm going to do my draconic cry. So that means this will start my turn. Anyone who is within 10 feet of me, so it's going to be Reginald.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Kotatar moved. You're going to get advantage on.
Did Kotatar move?
Oh, I thought Kotatar moved. I'm sorry, because
Mm-mm.
I remember
did.
he hit the.
No, the Nightmare King moved away from me, which is why I got an attack of opportunity.
Well, anyone close to me, within 10 feet of me, has advantage on allies that can, or against things that can hear me. So anything that can hear me.
Okay. Okay, so and they have to be within 10 feet of you. Okay,
Yeah,
and that
so I
goes
think it's
for
just
every turn or
Reginald.
just the next turn?
Just this turn.
Okay, great. So Reginald will have advantage, yes, on his next attack, correct?
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything else, Nira?
Nira's just going to look up at the Nightmare King, really indignant. How dare you!
David.
So when we woke up, everything was the same, right? Like the vines that I had attached to people were still existed.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
They have, some of them have grip, like,
Right,
grips that.
Yeah, they're not. When we woke up, it wasn't attached, but I didn't bring them back in yet.
Yeah.
So he kind of like, skips back a few steps so that he's behind Kier a little bit. And he's gonna hold his hand up, and the vines that helped us, that have the dream magic, the thought, the mind magic, and a little bit of everybody's blood in it. He's gonna raise his hand up, and they're just gonna grow and get thicker, and he's gonna smash down the vines, and they're gonna go just deep into the ground. Here's what I'm trying to do, Hope. I'm going to use plant growth, the spell, and I'm going to try to grow those vines into the person that has the person whose blood is combined with that vine is going to grow a them-sized David with a shield, and I'm going to try to create basically clones of everyone's size. Basically, David is going to be there, and what the intention of this will be is he's going to send the clones out, and they will be standing with whoever is their clone, and will be shielding for them. So like the idea of them getting a bonus to their AC. He won't do any kind of attacks, no anything, but they will be there to just hold the shield up and protect David's friends.
Are you basing this on any sort of spell that you have besides plant growth? This whole thing about the shields and the Davids appearing. Is there anything?
It's dreamery magic. What I'm basing it on is just the forethought to have their blood mixed with David's plants and the controlling of those plants.
Give me a
I don't have
Constitution saving
anything.
throw.
Can I get the help action of the loved ones around me?
I mean, you've got Kier.
Yeah.
Any help?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so then I'll add a +2.
It's me, your boy.
Don't forget me.
Yeah. Okay. So then plus Kier's, it'll be 16.
So you imagine this happening in your mind, and you are like throwing out all this positive energy, and you were thinking really hard as you slam your thorns into the ground. And nothing happens.
All right, nothing happens, and a 3rd level spell burned. Uh-oh.
Now your plant
level
growth. I will say that your plant growth did work. You see vines starting to creep up through the stone of the ground, all within, I think the range is like 30 feet. I'm not sure if I can remember correctly. You can tell me what the range is.
You cast a spell using one action, choose a point within range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown.
I will say that your plant growth, even though there were no plants here, you were using the dream magic to create the vines from yourself. The plants came from your own energy. And within 100 feet, you just see vines growing on the walls, coming up through the stone. You've basically just taken over this place like kudzu. But you do not see any protection for your friends.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
So I guess we'll see what that ends up doing. Kier will, with my bonus action, what? Hold on. Do I need to use my bonus action for him to use his abilities?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I do. So, with my bonus action, I'll have Kier shoot a flame seed.
Okay. Is that an attack?
It is. It's a ranged weapon attack, +6 to hit. Is there? Does it give me a button to push for that? I don't know. So just +6 to this. Natural 20.
Woo!
Gang, gang.
All right, so this is gonna do
Okay, so this does
all dice twice.
Right. So 1d6 +3 fire, but also my fire is awesome special fire, gets a +1d8, so 2d8. And then if he is resistant to fire, not this fire.
All right.
Goddamn right.
All right, do your damage and tell me what it looks like.
I will.
Remember you.
16, 17, 18, 19 fire damage.
19 fire damage. You see Kier, he almost, as you punch into the ground, Kier jumps on the back of you and jumps into the air and shoots this fire, and it's just poof, hits the Nightmare King right in the chest as it dissipates, as the sparks and embers dissipate around him, and you almost see a hole open up in him, but of course the shadow just kind of regrows, but he's and he looks at you. Anything else?
When Kier lands from that awesome jumping fireball, he is going to stand in front of David.
Okay. All right. Moving on then. If you're good, San Leon.
Okay. So with all that going on, you see that the ghastly sort of skeletal hand going past, and he does his little quip, vines and all. He thinks upon the realm itself,
Okay.
as he's drawn his rapiers, and he looks at the Nightmare King, and there's just a brief flash in his head of what happened in the dreamscape before, when he projected his potentially long departed sister's voice, egging him on. And he thinks to himself why he left in the first place. And then he thinks, hold on, I've been running, and I'm afraid of becoming what everyone fears under his family, becoming like his family. But what if, instead of running, he could become the antithesis? If not now, when? Especially in a dreamland. So he closes his eyes, raises the rapier to his head, or his face, in front of his face. And he thinks of gleaming radiance, of the fairy tales that he'd read as a child, of knights, of paladins, of holy warriors that would strike down evil foes, including vampires. He opens his eyes. He does not know what this does. He does not know if it did anything. But he's going to run along toward the Nightmare King. He noted that Kotatar had splashed holy water on the ground, and it went off and splattered upon people. Is that holy water still streaking the ground?
Yeah,
yeah.
the bottle, I said that the bottle disappeared. I think that the holy water also disappeared. It basically kind of absorbed into everyone.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Well, in which case, so just telling you out loud what he's trying to do. He's trying to think on what a paladin might do in this situation. He thinks on a glowing blade. The glowing, gleaming blades of legend, as a strike is about to hit something evil. Or maybe smite it down, for instance. So as he skids along, he tries to, in vain, tries to grab some of the holy water that might be on the ground. Sparks flying off his rapier. He brings it up. And just before he goes to try and hit the Nightmare King, he says, you would have fit into my family quite well. As he tries to have a swing. Bonus action
right.
rage.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, yes. Constitution. Oh, that's pretty good. It's an 18 on the dice, so that is a 23.
You take your blade. You don't get any holy water from the ground, but as you dip your blade, you feel holy water already on your hand, and it slips down onto the blade, and your blade lights up as you charge forward. Make your attack.
Let's go.
Okay. Raging, because bonus action. Just before I do the attack, just so that there's no discrepancies there. Am I flanking with anyone? Are we even using flanking? I don't know.
We didn't call that we were, so I'm gonna say no.
So for now, not no. Okay, in that case,
But
he will use.
real quick, we did read the rules, so you do get advantage. I posted.
All right.
Yeah.
It worked in the chat.
Because
I was so nervous and anxious I couldn't read that it says.
I respect it. It's all good.
Gets advantage.
Okay, great, love it.
16.
16 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, go. All right. Damage. Where's the T8s? Oh my god.
There's so much nervous energy in here. Oh my god.
You were being so.
We were so locked in, and now everyone's freaking the fuck out.
Right, so it's a D8 for Damien's weapon. And then there's the rage damage. And then of course there's the sneak attack damage.
Oh boy. A sneak attack? Do you get sneak attack damage on this?
Swashbuckler, baby.
Advantage.
Rakish
Even if you're not being sneaky?
Yep, it's advantage.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, as long as you have advantage.
Anytime I get advantage, but I can only do one sneak attack per round. So I can't do sneak attack on every attack, just one attack.
So this first attack already hit, and then you have a sneak attack doing something else. Or you already used a bonus action.
This attack has advantage because of based on what Nira said, but
because Nira's war cry.
But you okay? All right.
But if that's not the case, I can also reckless
I thought you already hit. You hit with a 16. Is this a second attack?
No. The 16
sneak attack is it's for that attack.
It's just added on top.
Yeah, it's more
It's just damage added on top. Yeah.
Oh, damage. Okay, great.
Yeah, damage. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's not
all
bad.
good.
That's +8, so that's 2 plus that plus this. That's Dex plus.
Yeah, I hope it's like you got a final boss fight or something. Like you know, maybe you can't have like 40 things like the same thing.
We need a campaign so we can learn how to play these characters.
Okay, so the first strike does 18 points of damage, cascading across. I'm just like a stake to the heart. I'm with the rapier cascading off with the sparks on the ground. I just ring it up, sort of looking up into the eyes of the Nightmare King, saying the quip, and then jabbing into where I think the heart might be.
What type of damage is it?
Piercing.
All right, your piercing damage, you would think might not do enough, but because it is radiant and glowing and magical.
Fucking go, baby!
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
Yes. As a free action, I just glanced behind him at the crystal and said, I wonder what would happen if we were to break out your little prisoner. And I looked back to his eyes to see how if his expression changes at all.
Roll me a insight check.
Okay. Insight. Where are we? Yep. Okay. Okay. Not great. 12, I think. 12. Yeah.
You see a poker face. He just looks at you. He just stares right back at you. His golden eyes almost twinkle as he looks at you. All right. Anything else? Is that it?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I'm sorry.
Is that not enough?
That is it. Yes.
Is that not enough?
Yes. I
put
can't do
one
a
card
secondary. I
face
can't do a
down.
secondary attack because I bonus action raged. So, yes, that is it. Thank you.
Silva, let's do this.
All right, think happy thoughts. Crouching down to the ground, and as I do, lifting up my hands, and rubble rocks raise with them, and they heat. As bonus action, going to jump into the air and fly, just to get a little better of a, point of view. And I'm going to launch off the ground diagonally, carrying those rocks with me, shooting them towards the Nightmare King in 2 Eldritch Blast shots. So, please don't roll terribly. One of them did, but that's okay. The other rolled
hang on.
18.
Do you get an advantage on those Eldritch Blasts?
I did.
Yarp.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait,
Cool.
advantage
Whoa.
why?
Because of
Because of
Nira. Because of
Does it go to
Nira.
everybody,
it's
not
the rest
just
of the
Disney?
round. It's the whole
Yeah.
round.
Okay, got it.
It's
Great.
on attack rolls. Do Eldritch Blast
Okay.
count as
I was
Eldritch
gonna
Blast
make
are
sure it
attack
wasn't just
rolls.
melee,
Okay.
too.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So those are both an 11 on the die plus 8, so both are 18 to hit.
That hits. Both of them do. Do your damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do. Oh yes, a 10 on a d10 is so satisfying.
Yo, let's go.
Plus 8, 19, 23 points of force damage.
Okay.
And because of my genie's wrath, during each of your turns, when you hit an attack, you can deal an extra 3 bludgeoning. So we'll add that onto that for
Nice.
23 force and then 3 bludgeoning, I believe is what I said.
All right. So that's your total for both hits.
Yes, 23
All right.
and then plus 3. So
Tell me what
26.
this looks like.
Uh,
Besides
yeah.
what you just did, it's gonna hit him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I shoot out the rocks, the rubble that have grown hot with fire, and they kind of streak towards him, looking almost like miniature meteors as they pummel the Nightmare King, tearing at his robes and leaving singes of holes where they shoot through and don't need a skin. I just, as I'm sitting there trying to focus on positive thoughts, I see David in my mind saying, at least you got to see them again. And I'm trying to hang on to that thought, but I'm getting flashes of Oberon with blood trickling out of their mouth, and then flashes of holding hands with them in the springtime, flowers in their hair, and the sun behind them. And I am altered, just flashes of both of those as I struggle to hold on to those happy thoughts.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 7 plus probably not anything great, but I actually have a decent con. 7 plus 4, 11.
You hold on to those thoughts, and you feel like even if it's a placebo, it is making you feel better, but nothing else happens.
Okay.
All right.
That's it. That's my turn.
You guys are pummeling this Nightmare King left and right, each of you doing as best you can to conjure all of these thoughts of these good feelings, knowing that you don't know how to control the dream power, but you're just trying. You're just throwing caution to the wind and trying to make it work. And so far, for the most part, some of you guys are getting results. The Nightmare King is noticing this, and he looks at you, and he stands up tall after those meteors hitting him, and he lifts his chin at you guys, and he just smiles. And then the ground begins to shake again. And
Snap.
snap, crackle, pop.
Second form JRPG battle. Let's go.
Counterspell.
Suddenly, you hear a loud crack, crack, and then you guys feel yourselves split into 6 realities.
What?
You guys are now in 6 different realities at the same time. And that is where we will take our break, everyone.
Damn!
We'll be back.
What?
That's the sentence that you just said. That's the sentence you said
I need to
twice.
think about this for a while.
Oh, we're in 6 different realities,
We just got
dude.
everything,
just-
every word all at
Hey, we're back.
Oh, that was live.
Welcome
Cool.
back, everybody. Welcome back. Where we last left off before the break is we had a full round of combat, and they did a lot of damage to the Nightmare King, but the Nightmare King had something up his sleeve. As the ground began to quake, he lifted up his hands, and he broke everyone into 6 realities. You guys see, time almost slows down. You are experiencing everything everywhere all at once.
Nice.
I need
There it is.
Constitution saving throws at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're throwing up.
Because nothing.
And at least 3 of those dimensions we're throwing up, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Can Kier help me?
Oh my god.
Ah.
All
Did you
right.
say yes?
Yes.
Hey.
All right. What did we get? Kotatar.
6.
Ooh, Sandler.
Perfect.
I got 11. I got 11.
Silva.
18
18.
Nice.
Ooh.
with
Nira.
our disadvantage. Yeah.
Wow, Nira.
I also rolled an 18, but with disadvantage, so I got a natural 1.
Oh, buddy.
No.
David.
All around.
15.
Reginald.
5.
Well, yeah, this is going well. We're back, baby.
It's called storytelling.
Reginald,
Yes.
you look at the Nightmare King and he turns his head and he just, as your eyes meet, it's almost like he's staring into your soul. His golden eyes almost like flash. And then he is gone. Make a perception check.
Would you like to do it for me?
Yes, thank you. What's your plus?
+2.
You look around the group looking to see where he went. You're looking at each other. You're looking at everyone to be like, did you see him disappear? Everyone is there. Only you see Silva on the left, and then you see Silva on the right.
Reginald?
Silva? Silva? Do you have a twin? Did you not tell me?
Are you kidding? What? No. This is clearly a... Reginald. He's doing something. He's trying to mess with your head. Well,
Why is there a twin? Why is there two? What?
It's me. They're messing with you. Just we'll figure this out. It's gonna be fine. I
don't know what to do. I'm giant. Help!
help.
Who are you?
How am I supposed to help? There's 2 of us.
Do I see the Nightmare King?
You see no Nightmare King. You see 2 Silvas.
I'm going to approach each one slowly and try to touch. See if one is like fake.
What are you doing?
As she slaps your hand, you feel it. It feels solid. In that, which one was that? On the left or the right?
Left.
On the left.
Try the other one.
You walk over to the Silva on the right. What do you do?
Same. Try to see if she's corporeal.
Stop. We're both. I'm here.
And you feel very solid as she pushes your hand away.
Hold up your left leg.
They both raise up their left leg.
What is happening? Is there a mirror? Could I see shadows? Oh, do they have shadows?
They both have shadows.
Silva, how do you feel? Do you feel different?
The Silva on the left, I'm totally fine. This Nightmare King's clearly playing games with our brain right now. And the one on the right says I'm okay. We need to do something.
Should we go to sleep? Will that help?
I don't think going to sleep is going to help. We're awake, we're here, The one on the other side, I have no idea. You know me. You should know who I am. You know this is me.
What? Remember Plan F.
The one on the right says, oh my gosh. Reginald. Are we really gonna do this right now? Are we really... The one on the other side. Okay. Really? Okay. Okay. This makes sense. I'm mixing up my directions. The one on the left, when you ask this, okay. Plan F. Things go bad. I'm running. I'm going to take care of it. The one on the right. You're gonna take the heat.
If you know Plan F, then you must know Plan E. What was Plan E?
Are you trying to deceive the Nightmare King right now?
No, I'm trying to see which one is real and which one is not.
By doing that, are you trying to make a deception?
No. I'm legitimately asking which. So the one that I believe is real would know the answer to this question.
Very good. So it is not a lie. You are not making up a memory. You are...
No, I'm not making up a memory. No, this happened.
All right. Very well.
The one on the left, you asked about Plan E. The one on the left goes, we were hiding. We didn't want to be found. The one on the right. Yeah, I mean, she said it first, but we had to hide, and I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Hiding.
No, what did we do to the priest to cause a distraction?
The one on the left. The priest, the priest, we were running away from him. Is that what you're asking? We run? The one on the right. What did we do to him? We pantsed him.
I attacked the one on the left.
Very good. Make your attack roll.
Oh, you're... Nat 1!
A nat 1. You see your blade. You're going to attack, but you see Silva. You're attacking Silva. And you bring your blade up right at the last second. You don't want to do this.
Shit.
It's me. It's me. I don't know how to convince you otherwise. I just said. What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
It is not you. Look me in the eye. It is not you.
You can hit me and you can find out.
I'm gonna put my hand through her chest.
Through her chest?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you reach out and she's solid. If you want to try to, like, rip through her chest, you can.
You can feel me, Reginald. It's me.
I'm gonna... Can I attack again?
Yes.
And this time I'm using my fire rune.
Very good.
Dirty 20.
Silva, does that hit you?
Let me see here. Yes, it does.
Make a DC 11 save, strength saving throw.
Okay.
Guys, as she's doing this, as they are fighting, everyone is here. You guys are all witnessing this.
Oh, shit.
No, I stopped that shit from happening.
Oh my gosh.
Silvery barbs. I got that.
Oh.
Are you silvering barbs her or Reginald?
Reginald. I think that's really Silva.
Okay, so then your silvery barbs, you need to re-roll.
Yeah, as I see Reginald do that, I'm like, why?
So I have to roll again.
Yes. And then,
Yes, the chosen creature. You magically distract the triggered creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature, triggering the creature to re-roll the d20 and use a lower roll.
use the lower roll. And Nira, who do you want to give the advantage to?
I'm gonna give it to Silva.
Which one?
The real
What a
one.
great question.
You got to pick left or right.
Shit, I committed to the left one. Okay, left one.
All right.
Amazing.
Left Silva now has advantage on their next, or on any attack.
14. Does that hit?
Yes, it still hits.
Right.
All right. DC 11. DC 11 saving throw.
That's an 8.
Yes.
Failed.
Right. 10 fire damage.
Wow.
And hang on. 10 fire damage. 6. So 10 fire damage, 6 normal damage, and you are shackled to the ground.
Woo! This is one on the left, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I take the one on the right by the hand and say, "Let's get out of here."
You guys all see this happening.
It is not her. It is not her.
Are we still in the castle? Are we still in the castle area?
You guys are all there in the castle, in the cathedral area near the throne. You guys
You're not going anywhere. We're dealing with this. And I look at both of them and I go, enough of this farce! Is the crystal still there? Is the crystal there?
Yeah.
I'm going to rush the crystal.
Very good. Silva, what would you like to do?
I'm squeezing Reginald's hand, saying, "Hi, I'm so glad you knew it was me." And just being ready for whatever comes next.
Okay.
Yep.
Silva, what are you gonna do?
I am shackled to the ground. I'm pulling against the chains, and I'm like, Reginald, let me out! What?
Ignore her.
I can't believe you would do this. I was sorry for hitting you. I didn't mean to, but you don't have to get back at me this way.
Get out of my head.
Hope.
Sun Leon. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Is Kotatar still frightened?
Yes. But you can make a roll to get out of it. Sun Leon, you go for the crystal. What do you do?
With my blade,
Oh,
and with the idea of shattering the crystal, his idea is, and I want to emphasize, it's an idea, he's also trying to imagine it at the same time. He's witnessed a few things that he's imagined, maybe not exactly how he imagined them, but it has happened. So he wants to put that driving force behind one of his rapiers and try to find a fracture point in this. I think the crystal is holding this other this king, this in this in the crystal.
Yeah, King
so he's going to try
Adonian is
and
within that crystal. So you're going to try to crack the crystal open.
exactly that. Yes.
All right, go for it. Make an attack roll. Kotatar, what did you get?
not enough. 14.
Kotatar, you grapple your hands tight, and you see this all happening, and you will yourself out.
Oh, that was enough. Very nice.
Natural 20.
All right, you jump up. You almost, I want to say you use the throne as like a point to like jump off, and you reach there with your rapier, and you just find a poking point, like right there, a fracture point, and the crystal shatters. And
As it shatters, you hear no, and Silva attacks Reginald.
All right, Silva is attacking.
I shoot Silva.
Wait, which Silva? The one holding his hand?
The other one.
The one yelling
the
no.
shackled
One
one.
yelling no.
So the
The one that's
shackled
dropped
one
the
attacks.
facade.
Wait, which one is it?
The
Right, 'cause-
left Silva is attacking Reginald. Go ahead and make your attack.
The one that's
Oh,
chained?
Yeah, fuck, we were
Was-
wrong.
It was like chained to
The
the
one that was
ground.
chained? Oh!
I believed
No,
in
the
you,
other one.
Left Silva.
Oh!
Kotatar, you will get your
Yeah.
attack right after this.
Yeah, totally fine. I'm good. Yeah.
Is there
As soon as
anything
that
I need to
happens.
keep in mind while rolling
Fucking incredible.
these, Reginald?
Amazing.
The shackle.
Each turn you can do another strength saving throw for DC 11. DC 11.
So it's not like disadvantage or anything.
No.
Ooh, that's only a. Let me see what my bonus is. Okay, maybe. A 17 to hit.
Are you attacking me in melee or from range?
It's from range.
Shit. Hit.
It's a hit.
Okay, the other one. It was like.
And I'm sorry, you did have advantage on that because I gave you advantage. I just want to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I want to be honest.
Well, no, it's totally.
Fish for that
totally
crit?
cool. Oh man, that'd be wild.
So the other one is a 22 then. Thank you
Oh.
for the reminder. I had it right in front of me, but okay. So Reginald is going to take 14 plus 8. That's 22 points of force damage.
I'm down.
You see, everyone sees Reginald take this attack from Silva, and he falls to the ground. And Kotatar, you're ready to jump into action. And then something happens. All of you. You guys see that Reginald is on the ground, but you can't remember why. It's almost as if someone has modified your memory. Everyone make wisdom saving throws. Sorry, wisdom saving throws.
Including me or not?
Is this a
At
charm
disadvantage.
effect?
It is not. It is
Okay.
a spell.
By
Do I-
memory.
Do I
have
need to?
advantage. I have advantage on wisdom against magic.
Okay, then go ahead.
Do I need to roll hope?
No, you're down.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Kotatar, what'd you get?
A 9.
Okay, San Leon.
So it's a wisdom saving throw, yes?
Yes. Nira.
Yep. 12.
12. Sorry, what'd you get, Nira?
4.
4. David.
I got a stinky, smelly, dirty 20.
Wait.
Dirty 20? Yes.
Protection from good and evil. Does that affect this
Yeah.
at all?
Good question.
What does it do again?
I think it was just.
Frightened.
If they're an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against us, and we cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by it. And if the
Okay.
target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, they have advantage.
This does not affect that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you guys suddenly just see Reginald on the ground. You see 2 Silvas. You know what happened up until the point before a Silva attacked. Both Silvas look completely fine. There are no shackles anymore. Stand there before you, and Reginald is down. What would you like to do? David, you remember what happened. No one else does.
Do I remember which one?
You do.
Positionally, are they the same?
You don't notice a difference.
Okay. First and first, mostly, I am going to. I'm going to look at. Well, okay, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit over Reginald
Okay.
and let it do the pulse.
Okay. So you're 1 round of healing right now.
Ooh, no, not level 3. Healing Spirit. Nice. Plus a D8. Oh, hell yeah. 13 points of healing.
Reginald, you feel this healing spirit over you as you open your eyes. You cannot remember what happened.
Oh, where am I?
And then because I don't know if because of what happened, if there's any kind of switch and I wouldn't want to attack the real Silva, I'm going to look at them both and just say, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say. And I just really loud go, Oberon would be ashamed of you. And I'm going to look at their faces.
Low move.
I'm going to look at their faces.
Kotatar has his bow up and is aiming at both of them.
Okay. Silva.
On the left, you see. I almost feel like this has to be an insight check or something.
Yeah, I mean, or invest. I'm studying. Well, no, insight would be so much better. Yeah.
And
Hope, whatever I need to roll, you roll it for me, please.
I agree. This could be an insight check. So give me 2 insight checks and tell me. First, give me one for the left.
Yep.
You give me one, please.
All right. Thank you.
Kira's there to help.
So what am I going to get bonus-wise?
Well, now here's the thing. Well, no, as wisdom's the best thing. So +3 from that, and yeah, +6 then total, because both of us have +3.
Okay, so +3. Okay, 1 second. Okay.
Sorry, remind me one real fast. What did David get again?
I don't know. Oh,
I
yeah,
sent it to you, Silva.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay. Cool. So, the Silva on the left. I forgive you. Can tell that it really hurts. The one on the right.
Wait, he'll have to roll for it. Go ahead. I'm going to roll one more time.
+6.
Perfect.
+6. Okay.
The one on the right. You asshole. But you've seen Silva's. You've looked deep into Silva's eyes.
And we had that conversation.
While she's been in some of the most pain she's ever been in recent time. And you know what that glint of absolute just despair looks like. And as you look into the eyes on the right, it's not there.
Kira, light her up. Flame seed.
Fire my arrows.
Firing your arrows. All right, we've got flame seed going on. Which one?
The one on the right.
You're attacking the one on the right.
Yeah.
The one that shows no despair.
The one that does not show. The words were fine, but it was the look that I was looking for.
Okay.
Nothing
All right,
that could be said, whether it was like, you asshole, or I forgive you, or any of that stuff, could hide the unfortunate pain that, I mean, I
All right, make your attack.
And he's like, David's like crying while he's doing, like, he's like tearing up while he's doing this. No, I don't need to roll, whatever that is.
And then Kotatar, go ahead and make your attack roll.
And the first one glows with a purplish arcane energy as I'm using my planar warrior feature.
Great.
15 to hit.
Does that hit, Silva? It hits.
26 to hit.
It hits.
So a D6 and a D8 +3.
Second one I don't think hurts with a 12.
11 damage. 11
Okay.
fire damage that you can't be resistant to.
Okay, and Kotatar?
I assume 12 misses, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. The first one is a total of 15 points of force damage.
How much?
15.
15. So I got 15 and 11, I think. You guys open fire on Silva, and you just hear a shadow, and the Nightmare King reappears.
You underestimate us.
Yes.
Question.
maybe yes.
Just to bring light to the did I shatter the crystal? Is the king
You did,
fallen?
and the king is falling slowly to the ground, almost as if in
Okay.
featherfall. You land before him, and we will come back to that.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Everyone, you see the Nightmare King go, maybe in this reality, but how about yours? Duval. Sorry.
Hi,
Duval.
that's me.
Duval!
Oh,
Kotatar.
everyone, I'm here to save the day. Hi.
Kotatar. You are all, once again, in this reality. You guys are here inside, and this is nothing happens. Kotatar, the Nightmare King, looks you dead in the eyes. His sharp golden stare chills you to the bone. He says, I know you're too sharp for my little illusions, so I brought you a gift instead. You can sense a portal is opening behind you. What'd you like to do?
No, thank you.
Is from where the portal is and where the Nightmare King is that like on opposite sides of the room?
Yes.
Or
yes. So
okay.
you stand before him, and you're literally in between him and the portal behind you. And you.
But he's still in the room, correct?
Who?
The Nightmare
Yes.
King.
He stands right there before you.
Well, I
Do we all see
appreciate
that
the
as well?
gift.
You all see this.
Well, I do appreciate whatever this gift is. One gift at a time, and I full round him again.
You're running towards him, or you're gonna do?
No,
what?
I'm firing at him.
You fire at him. As you do so, you hear, Kotatar. Do you still want to do attack?
Yeah, I'll freeze.
All right.
Does his voice sound familiar?
Yes, very. Almost as if it were someone you love.
Ah.
Maciac? Husband? Love?
He tries to call out. Kotatar. Do you turn?
I look.
You turn around and see this giant portal has opened up. And through it, you see a tendril wrapped around your husband's neck as he floats in the air. The tendril goes into the portal.
I charge into the portal.
You charge for the portal, and you stop dead in your tracks as something blocks your way. Coming
No.
out of the portal is the Elder Brain.
As a free action from the other side of the room, can I see what's going on vaguely?
All see this.
Okay, so I'm just going to yell as a free action. Don't believe it! Kotatar! Take out the king and it all goes away!
You bring him back to me. Now.
Who are you speaking to?
The Elder Brain.
You hear this voice inside your head, almost as if it's 1,000 voices in one. No.
Let's see what your insides look like.
All right. What would you like to do?
In this case, I'm gonna draw my short swords.
All right. You draw your short swords, and I'm going to take it you're going to try to attack the Elder Brain. You're going for the tendril.
I'm actually gonna like give him a hug.
All right, fair.
Actually.
That's cool. I mean, you're free to do
It's a
whatever
free
you
action,
want.
you know.
Positivity, no?
I mean, no, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and two short swords attacking. 20 to hit, and higher than that, 25 to hit. 25, yeah, 25.
Shoot, where's his... Oh, yeah, it hits. Guys, you all see this? Sunleon, you actually notice the king is on the ground. It's as if when you hit the crystal, it happened in all realities.
I'm going to go for the king.
Very good. You make it over to him while this attack is happening. I'll come back to it. Kotatar.
Okay.
I rolled double sixes.
Oh, no!
That's a total of 22 points.
22 to hit, or was that damage? I can't remember.
That was damage.
Damage 22?
Yeah.
All right, your short swords sink into this, and it feels real as you just go into this brain, and goo starts to drip out, and in your mind just says, "Try again," and he dies.
Kotatar, remember what happened to me the other night. He could just be playing with you. Don't hurt your husband on accident like I did. I'm not gonna hold you back, but you need to remember. What is our goal?
And Dave, yeah,
He will he'll take out in like kind of like his hands are shaking, and he takes out his husband's present. You're muted.
Tell us about it.
So it is in a purple long box with a red bow. Do you remember what I got you?
hope we couldn't hear that.
Yeah, sorry. So you're speaking to your husband?
Yep.
He just reaches out as he's losing air, and he just is reaching for the present.
Can I say something?
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
So David's gonna, because when we showed up here, we were all really far from him, right?
From who?
From Kotatar. Like we weren't standing around like, oh.
You guys were all in the same position as you were when the realities broke.
Then I'll walk up next to him and just be like, you would be the first one to tell me that this isn't real. It's just a distraction. And then I'll point. The Nightmare King's there, right?
Yep, he
just
stands there.
Like, and that is what we're here for. No matter what happens with this brain, I mean, it's almost the same thing as I said to Silva. You got to see him. He isn't real, but he's there. Now, and as I touch his back, I put my hand over my right eye, and it glows, and Kotatar's right eye also starts to glow and fire, and I go, show him what we do, and I will cast flame arrows.
At who?
On Kotatar. My concentration is he is going to have one of my fire eyes right now. Like that's
Okay.
the transferring of the thing, and so his arrows burst on fire. Like, well, where do you keep your side or back? Your quiver.
Just on the back, yeah.
Yeah, so just like
Kotatar's on fire now.
roiling fire. Well,
I'm awake.
yeah, so roiling fire just comes up and spirals out through it and then like kind of dissipates, but there's just a warm glow inside your quiver, and your arrows are my fire. Let me see what I'm gonna tell you what that means.
Your arrows are my fire.
The next bardic hit.
Your arrows are
Nira starts
my
writing in her
fire.
notebook.
Backstreet Boys, all right.
I touch a quiver. I touch a
Nira's
quiver.
heading towards San Leon.
Okay, copy that.
Okay, so I touch a quiver of arrows or bolts. Oh yeah.
Really quickly, as David is doing this, and I'm feeling David's presence, and in most cases, David, just like in this one, you're right. And I reach back, point a hand towards the Nightmare King, and cast silence. Shut
Nice.
the fuck up!
Hell yeah.
Is that a save?
No. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible.
Okay. The Nightmare King just looks at you and doesn't try to speak. Nira?
Well, just so you know,
it can't hear us, and we can't talk in the bubble either, right?
I think that's correct.
In the bubble.
Everyone is
Okay,
silenced.
just making sure.
Yeah. Nira and San Leon, you guys make it up to the king who's laying on the ground.
I just kind of like kneel over him and I say, all right, so, well, this is connected somehow. Nightmare King, you're a king.
Alive? Is he?
I don't know. I'm going to try and check his blood, like, because, you know, of course, Dhampir, I have a natural affinity for it. I'm going to see if he's still actually alive.
You reach down and kind of check for a pulse or just to feel his veins if there's a heart beating, anything. And yes, he's alive.
Okay. I want to say something. Say, you're connected to all this shit. So, we need you. And then I go, and I lean in to the ear of the king. Flyboy, your wife needs you. Wake up.
Nira?
Can I help with that?
Sure. What is San Leon? San Leon, are you doing anything that she can help with?
I'm trying to persuade, maybe punch through the subconscious with these words. I just kind of turn to Nira and say, do you think you could replicate his wife's voice?
And after that, I'm going to use his wife's voice and command and say, wake.
All right. Is there a save or something? Actually, no, he's down. You see his eyes open. He is weak, but he is awake.
Do we have
Push.
cure wounds?
Oh, wait a second. You're silenced.
Well, no. I thought
it was
the
further
pistol,
enough
right?
away.
Okay, you're right. The king is behind the
Yeah.
Nightmare King. So, okay, you're out
Yeah.
of it. Never mind. Okay,
Yeah.
great. He's up. He's awake. We'll come back. Kotatar. You.
what's
you
in the
would-
silence?
Yeah. What would be in the silence? You cast it at a certain point. Yeah.
20-foot radius centered on him.
Centered on. Oh, if it's centered on
Then
him.
yeah, if it's centered on
then
him, like everyone's in it.
everyone everyone behind him would be in it.
Well, I suppose that I would choose a opportune place that
That
doesn't
gets
affect
him,
me.
but not you. Okay, I'll be fair. I'll say the point between you and the Nightmare King is your center, so that he is part of it and he is in it, but it doesn't
Okay.
get anybody near you, and it doesn't get anybody back
Oh.
there.
Sounds like
I'll be
awesome.
gracious.
I
Okay.
think
Doesn't sound
that's
like
fair.
anything.
You can still kill us with other stuff.
All right, and you.
So
Yes.
I spend as like I have a handout concentrating on silence, and I'm looking into my husband's eyes. Answer the question. What's inside this box?
And all you get is he looks at you and says, "Run!" And everyone in the room needs to make intelligence saving throws.
Are they at disadvantage?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Your help?
Is whatever's casting this like an aberration?
Can help you, yes.
Ooh!
Does protection from evil and good fall into play here? Because
This is from the Elder Brain. I don't believe so. You tell me.
Oh no.
I got a 19.
It's an aberration, right?
So
Aberration?
but it's not a charmed, frightened, or possessive.
Yeah, it's not.
It is not. This is Mind
No.
Blast.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I
no.
figured. Okay.
It's just mind blast, everyone.
It's just mind blast, everybody.
It's
No
just
big deal.
mind blast. It's fine. We're fine.
That's an 18.
All right, 18, 19, Nira.
19.
Are we
19,
in range of that?
Silva.
Well,
Sorry, let me double check the range. Yes,
Got a
60
lot
feet.
of. It's like 60 feet or something like
Yeah,
that. It's
60 feet.
ridiculous. It's a
Silva?
lot.
12.
Reginald.
7.
Yeah, this is a big move here. Mind blast is a lot, yo.
Mind blast is.
With Kier's help, you didn't ask me yet.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
With Kier's help, I got a 16.
Reginald, David, and Silva. You take 36 points of psychic damage and you are stunned.
Yep.
I'm down.
Reginald,
Down.
They're both down. Oh my god.
I'm way down. I am so down.
Super down.
Reginald, you have your hit points from before the reality split. This is a different reality. You didn't get
Oh.
in this reality.
Okay, then
Okay.
I am barely alive then.
All right, you're still up. David, you're down.
I'm on death saves. Kier's still up, but
You're still up. Silva, you good too?
I'm still up, yeah. That was 34?
Yeah, I think so. I lost it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
flame arrows are gone. Damn it.
Damn, that was fast.
guys see-
I've been bad.
Silva and Reginald, you are stunned. David falls to the ground. Kotatar, what would you like to do?
Pass. No.
Hi.
I'm not leaving you. And he's attempting to go to town, targeting the tentacle that is allegedly targeting Silva.
All right, so you are continuing to attack the Elder Brain. And make your
16 to hit,
Yep, hits.
and this one's probably not as good.
What is it?
12.
Hits.
Oh, big target.
Yep.
5 plus 5. 15 points of slashing damage.
You slash through this tendril, and your husband falls to the ground.
All right. Because I haven't moved. So I'm going to pick him up and risk an opportunity attack and get him away from the fucking Elder Man.
You pull him back. David, make a death saving throw.
I briefly glance over.
There's not like a death save button? Dang. That would have been cool.
There is, isn't there? Oh no, you just have to roll 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh there it is. Ooh. Oh no, it's initiative. Damn it. I'm gonna roll 20. Sorry.
Lauren,
Roll
I love
20.
you.
First fail.
Yay, first death save of the campaign, you guys. We did it.
No, it's my first
Milestone.
death save. It's my first death save ever.
Ever?
I've never gone down to 0.
Hope, look at you. Look at us. Look at us.
I got one fail. I rolled a 4.
There it is.
You see the blood, David is turning paler if you're looking at him. Kotatar, you've pulled your husband away. He's and he looks up to you and he says, "It's a necklace."
Damn. That's all he says.
Because it was, oh shoot, now I wonder if I'm remembering wrong, because it's a bracelet, right? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, just checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, here's the secret. Here's the secret. He never told him.
Ooh, that's right, because he hasn't given it to him yet.
Exactly.
Oh
So-
shit!
So he just says damn and just looks down at him. He's holding it. But
All right, what is everyone else doing?
Cure wounds.
Attempting to get the king up with Nira.
Getting the king up, you're curing wounds on the king? Or are you trying to get to...
It's a 60-foot range. Can I hit David while we're trying to drag the king?
Yeah, of course. You're definitely within 60 feet.
I'll do it at 2nd level. That's 19 points of health to David. Get up! We're not done yet.
And the king
Cure
as well?
wounds as we're dragging the king. Can I do 2 cure wounds at one turn?
I don't know. You're trying to get
Whilst-
him.
Yeah, I got David.
Sound Leon?
The king is already
okay.
up.
Whilst all this is happening, I'm going to use Okay. Nira, you look up and you see the king standing there. I have used the hatted disguise. I now look like the king. Not the Nightmare King.
Okay.
The king that was down. Healthy as anything. And I turn to the Nightmare King and say... Can he hear things in silence? Can you
If
hear
you
something?
He can hear you outside of the silence, but if you step
Yeah.
towards him, you're going to be in the silence.
And I just turn to the king and say... That was not our deal!
Make a
I
deception
used my body
check.
to hide the king.
Okay. Make a deception check at advantage.
I love you.
Advantage. Okay, I had advantage.
Need to see here.
Deception. Ooh. 19.
He looks at you, and he looks you up and down, and Kotatar, you see both your husband and the Elder Brain flicker, and the Elder Brain disappears. But your husband is there. He looks at you, King Adonian, and he starts to say something, but he can't because he is silenced. And he
I
looks
can't
back,
hear you!
and he's gonna reach and grab your neck. Kotatar, is there anything you'd like to do?
Wait, the king is Nightmare King's grabbing Senleon. Is that right? Is that what
Yep.
you just okay?
That's a post check, right?
Yep, sure is.
Yeah, I actually so he just says damn and he just walks away from husband and goes towards Damien.
Okay.
And guess you're not a coward after all. And he'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right, give
Are you
him
casting
that
a-
healing.
I wasn't quite down, but yes, I could do with that.
All right, the Nightmare King stands there. What's the opposed check?
Probably in athletics, right? I would imagine.
Yeah, let's do that.
7 plus 11 points of
Healing.
Thank you.
yeah. I was like,
Thank
what is?
you.
Would I have gotten my rages back? No. In fact, I can't. No, it's an item. Never mind, it's not a spell.
Okay, what'd you get?
Let's see. Wow. Okay. I mean, question.
Yep.
Would I be raging? I don't think I'm raging.
No, you did bonus action
Right.
rage, but that was...
Yeah, I haven't attacked anything.
Yeah.
So that's probably just okay. Nat 1.
Oh. This reality shatters.
Mhm.
And San Leon, you guys are all back up. Back where everyone was standing when the reality shattered.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Do I have my original hit points?
You do.
Or am I... Okay.
You guys see
Reality
blood.
shift.
Blood begins to pour through the walls and fill the ground. You guys feel the earth begin to shake. The earth is shaking, and you suddenly see that this nightmare realm, this castle, starts to phase in and out, flickering out of existence for a second. And you guys see cobblestone underneath you and buildings starting to come into view, fusing, and they flicker, and you start to hear screams of people. But it goes away, and this blood is filling the room. You start to see Nira and David. They are disappearing underneath this blood as it fills the room. What would you like to do? Make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone?
Everyone?
Just San Leon.
Okay. Oh, just me.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Con save. That was a 7.
San Leon, you start to rage in like a way you have never raged before. You have all the benefits of raging. You cannot. You look around. Every single person you see is the Nightmare King. You cannot differentiate.
Oh shit.
Am I grappled?
You are not.
what's
You were
going on?
back where you were when the realities broke.
Shit.
I look down. Am I still the king, or am I?
You are not. You are you.
Okay. And it's the castle, but it's phasing into cobblestone. It's like flickering
Yes.
between, and
It's
there's blood.
flickering in
And,
between what you think might be another reality. The earth is shaking.
San Leon, bite me.
And you see a Nightmare
Bite you?
King look at you and say, "Bite me."
I flick to that, and the inflection of the voice. What we've heard from the king. Does this sound like the king?
Not at all. I'll give you that. It does not sound like something he would say.
I tilt my head. I am raging. I am going to self-opposed. I'm going to see. Let's do
Guidance. No, I'm just kidding.
10. 1 to 10. I'm gonna go for you, but if it's not, I'm going to think something's up. Okay, no, I go for you. I roll a 4. I poke the
right.
head and I go, very well. As I waltz up to you, I'm going to do a bite attack.
All right, go for it. We'll do your attack.
All right, so this is. I am proficient with this. So you'd think he's proficient with this. I don't know if that's going to hit. That's dex. 12.
Not good enough. Nope.
Nope.
I go in to bite, and if you'll allow the flavor, excuse the pun.
Please.
I go to. I stop, furrow my brow, and I smell a friend.
Very good.
And I turn, and just for a flicker, I go, Kotatar, is that you?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Rolling well. It was higher, grant you that. But that was a 9.
You still want to feast. You are this blood is getting higher and higher. Now you see David and Nira. You don't see them anymore. You can see them just trying to stay afloat. You can see
I think at this point, if it's all right, part of me will want to bite one of them, but my hand will force Kotatar away,
Okay.
and I'll just turn to one of the others, like almost like dropping you into the blood.
Mhm.
Are you moving away from me?
I am.
I'd like to use my reaction to attack of opportunity and
Do it.
grapple.
Okay.
Grapple.
Okay.
I'm not a strong
Is this
boy.
Post?
Can I use acrobatics or does it have to be athletics?
Think it has to be athletics.
Do I make a strength saving throw, or what do I do here?
It's probably not gonna matter. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Oh,
You reach for him, but the blood is starting to churn, and there's almost a current to it, and you kind of slip away from him as the blood is rising. You see another Nightmare King. Oh, San Leon.
And that's what this one says?
Oh yeah.
I just hear the voice and freeze, and I turn. Ew. As I start to march up to him, I'm going to attack.
Alright.
I don't know whether I'm going to bite or use a rapier. I don't know. If you'll allow me the same roll again. This is to decide the weapon he uses.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, so 1 to 10, he tries to bite. Above that's 11. He draws the rapier.
Yep.
And tries to go for a swipe at unmarked Nightmare King. And he's going to recklessly attack.
Alright.
Because he's just raging. Natural 20.
A natural
Of course.
20. This Nightmare King, well, if you had any inkling that it might not have been the right Nightmare King, you realize this Nightmare King doesn't have a scent. All the other Nightmare Kings had a scent. You know without a shadow of a doubt
No!
that this is the Nightmare King. Do your damage, double dice.
Oh my god! Yeah, let's go! Holy shit! Oh man, no sleep tonight, Jacob. I'm fired up. Let's go.
Oh my god, I got max damage on one of them. So max
Let's
damage on the rapier.
go.
So that's double, so that's 16. And the sneak damage is also doubled, which is average. But that's up to 8. So 16 plus 8 is 24, and then plus the damage of the bonuses, which would be dex plus, so just dex. So 29 points of damage.
29 points of damage as you feel the earth begin to shake again. And the Nightmare King in front of you just goes, no! And this one shatters. David.
No, I'm okay. Thank you. You can go to someone else. But I really appreciate the offer.
We want to talk to you about your extended car warranty.
Yeah, right?
David,
Beautiful.
you stand alone in the room facing the Nightmare King. David, it's just you and me now.
So what do we call you?
It's music.
The Nightmare King? What's your real name? Yeah, you can't even talk to me, can you, Nightmare King?
Silence still works.
You're good now.
You're good.
Oh my god. No, it's gone silent
There it
again.
is. Maybe
Oh, now
silence
it's
is
fine.
still cast upon him.
Silence is on
No.
I'm still concentrating. What up?
Yeah.
He says to you, if you must know, my name is Morpheus.
Why do this? I mean, people have nightmares all the time. You're never without food. So why expand? It doesn't.
It's not enough. I need more. I am sick of being in someone's brain. I want to be out. I want to rule everything. The entire plane of existence shall be mine. They all come to me in their dreams, but they can wake up. Well, I don't want them to be able to wake up.
Well, I mean, if you're so hungry, you brought me here. I'm all tapped out of being afraid of you. I've already fallen, that happened from someone's dream. Okay, I'm back. I feel okay. You're not gonna succeed. So maybe just stop. And we'll all part as, I don't know, friends? How's that sound?
He lifts up his hands and the earth begins to shake again. He goes, "It's time!" And you see that the castle is now flickering in and out, and these buildings begin to come into view, and you see screaming people, the shadows of people running around through these walls, and these shadow creatures starting to chase them. And the earth is rumbling as things flicker in and out of existence. And you start to see the two realities begin to fuse. And you realize what you're seeing is Capital City.
When I hear him say time, I take a step back and I go, it's time. You know when I realized that I was going to beat you? I pull out the pocket watch. So when I was able to make this happen, and I'll open it, what does it look like in there?
It reads 12.
See, this watch is weird, right? It's not magical from anything that we could detect, but every time I open it and close it, it was going backwards, and now it's this time. Okay. And I'm going to start winding the clock back in time, like taking the second hand, and I'm going to wind it back to 11. Does it do anything?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
But don't you think it's so wise what I'm doing? Kier's going to help. Can Kier help? Is he here? Do I
Kira's
feel
not
him?
there. Kira's not there.
Huh? 17?
He looks at you and he smiles and he says, "Your toys, your precious positive thoughts mean nothing here." And the pocket watch turns to sand. Nira, you see David standing alone in front of the Nightmare King. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I see that David is trying to will something into existence really hard. I know what David concentrating looks like, and I see that happen. And I would like to So this whole time I've been using silvery barbs to like make people go back.
Mm-hmm.
And in the rules, it says they're supposed to take the lower roll, but it's a dream world, right? And I believe in all my heart with David that pocket watch could help, and I want to try to like not give the negative, but turn back time so David could re-roll that.
All right. So, Okay, let me think about this. Silva,
If that won't work, I could also change.
you can try it. So you want to call out silvery barbs on this moment, basically. It's not a roll,
wanna-
it's a moment.
Yes, I want a redo on this moment.
Silva,
Same.
as you go forward to is there a verbal component to this? I believe there is.
Yes, it is. No!
I'm
You
sorry.
cannot hear yourself as you speak out to say these words to David.
Oh wow, that's a weird callback. By accident. Holy shit.
When she realizes she can't talk, can I do something else?
Yes.
So Nira, so angry that she can't do anything because literally all of my spells are verbal, is gonna grab her in her pocket and grab the cards and just let go and just believe that they're real. And I'm gonna just like not even pay attention, you know, like this.
Just
I don't know how
fanning.
many you'll allow that to be real or what you'll allow, but she
52 card pickup.
100% believes that every single thing in her hand is real and she's gonna throw it at the Nightmare King.
That's awesome. Blow that wad, dog.
David, you do not see Nira.
No,
You are
I'm staring the Nightmare King dead in the eyes, still thinking what I did was gonna work.
The Nightmare King draws his blade from shadow, and he's holding it up to you. Goodbye, David. And he rears back, and then boom, 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 all of these illusions start literally overpowering this whole room of dragons and trolls and all of these huge things coming through. And the Nightmare King just, and he feels like overwhelmed by all of these things filling the room. There's literally there's 51 different illusions popping up around him. And this reality shatters.
Yes.
Including
Embrace
the
the
orc
chaos.
from before, including the orc from before.
That's why I said 51, not 52. 'cause
Yeah,
she's worth that card.
Steve's somewhere else.
Yeah. He's still out there.
He's still out there.
But that spell made Steve real now.
Yes, Steve is real.
Steve is real.
One shot, the hunt for
Literally
Steve.
anybody I know, if someone looked at me and said, April Raygun broke reality, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it.
You are all back where the reality broke started. You all stand there. The Nightmare King is not there. Make perception checks.
I'm gonna drop my dude into the eyes of the eagle.
Do it.
I'm gonna use my my hat
Go ahead,
to
then.
turn
Level
back into
one.
the king again.
Okay, King Adonian is before you. You can all see.
25. He's back, baby.
I'll
15.
say,
91 on perception.
yeah, okay. I'll just say, yeah, Kotatar, you're the first one to see this, and if you want to call it, you can. You see
course.
Silva is like in a trance. She's just standing there, staring at nothing. Very still.
I'll just walk up and
Nothing. She stands staring.
eyes on this. Just points that out.
As-
Yes? What? Silva, what's wrong?
I
Silva?
think Silva's here.
I have a question.
Yes, David.
Has Silva, how much of Silva's abilities and stuff like that, and where she draws it from, do we know? As characters, because as players we know a little more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is that a question for Silva?
It's a question for Silva that she can type so she can keep her she can keep her awesome trance going.
Tell you it's a little faster. I think that Silva gets her powers from
What she gets it
an
from?
entity. You see her like using like her necklace to cast a lot of the time. And you know that this creature being whatever it is that gave her her powers, there's nothing additional it asks of her.
Oh, okay, so we don't know the thing that would help. Okay, never mind then.
Silva,
Thinking back. Oh, sorry. Go on.
everyone is gone. You stand alone in a dark void. The Nightmare King is before you. Silva, I see something special in you. A rage building inside. You fight it, but for how long? And you can speak. You are not in a trance here. You're muted. No? Anyone else hearing her? Oh, there.
I cast
There we
silence
go.
still. It's just
Silva.
Microphone, check.
there you go. Hello,
There it is.
hello.
Yeah.
It decided to do the thing the Hopes is doing. Okay. Yes, I'm going to take a step forward. And anger? I don't know what you mean.
Oh no.
I think we're
Huh.
we're
There
our
we go.
microphones are working.
Heard that.
Microphone
There you go.
check.
You're back. You're back.
There you go. Yeah.
The pulse.
So the Nightmare
I'm DM
King
now.
just leans forward and he says, "You've been in pain for so long. You're ready for more." And then he appears behind you and whispers into your ear, "I could be your patron, you know. Think about it. The power of the nightmare. The ability to make your enemies crumble at a single thought. Join me, Silva."
You think I want more of this? The only reason I got into this mess in the first place was to try to not feel anything. And you're doing the very opposite of that. I'll turn around and look at them.
You could bring Oberon back.
I freeze.
He lives within your dreams, right? He's there. He's tangible in your mind. And with my power, you could make him tangible in the waking world.
What do you mean by that?
Make an insight check.
Three.
Dead.
He means you could bring Oberon back.
I could bring Oberon back.
Undo everything you did.
In what way would I bring them back?
He smiles and says, "All you have to do is dream it, and it will be."
You're not the king of dreams, are you? You're the king of nightmares.
He sneers at you for a moment.
any of what you have to give.
Are you sure?
If I've learned one thing in this place, it's that maybe I can bring Oberon back. But I don't want it done the way you would do it. Because that would be so much worse. I know that whatever you would do, it wouldn't be what I think it is.
He stands before you and says nothing. Everyone on the outside, Silva is still in a trance. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Nira,
Yeah.
you did it on the king. Do you command Silva to wake up? Do you command Silva to come back to us?
I can try. Reginald, what's something that I know Silva would be able to resist? What's something important?
Something important. What's something important? Oberon's important.
I don't know. That's what he's using. That's what he's using. What's something that's filled with love? That's not happy.
Jewelry. She loves jewelry.
It's you, Reginald.
Reginald is you, yes.
And I'm
Me?
like, that's what I've been trying to get you to say. And I grab Reginald's hand.
Me?
And
Me?
I grab Silva's hand. And through some weird dream magic, I would like to use Detect Thoughts to push Reginald's thoughts and loves and happiness into Silva as I command her to wake up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on to both of them.
Right in front of you, the Nightmare King appears. He says, "No, you cannot have her."
Are my vines still?
Do we all see this?
Yes.
Are my vines still in the room from?
Yes.
I would. Well, I don't want Nira to be interrupted. Can I try to send all of the vines to just wrap him up and pull him away?
Sure. Yeah. Use.
Do you need a con save?
Yeah, I need a con save.
Here's gonna help.
Here's gonna
Whilst
help.
that's happening,
on.
can I
wait,
try and help
wait.
with that as well?
Wait.
19
Hey.
Does anyone want to help him
with
this?
Kier's. I got Kier.
I do.
The deal was like, that's not enough. Does anyone want
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
I would like to assist.
Yeah, I've got 17. If you want to do better than Kier's +2, and you've got it,
No, I have a plus. I have a +2. It's fine.
I have a +5 if you want help.
that's for save,
gonna-
not your base. What's your base con?
Base
On my
con?
base con, +2.
+2.
+2 buddies.
If only Silva wasn't in a trance.
I know, right? Jesus.
I'll offer you this. You think with plant growth, you cannot grab the king of nightmares, but you could grab the hands of Reginald and
Yeah.
attach it to Silva's.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll have all the vines, I will have the vines come and basically, since there's so many of them right now, they will form a barrier, like a sphere around them.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just basically thread them together. Silva, Damien, and Nira's attachment.
You see, the Nightmare King reaches forward, no! And as their hands connect, Silva, you are out of the trance, and the king, and this reality is broken. You guys now stand before the Nightmare King in one reality. Only this reality, the earth has become still. The castle of the Nightmare King is now fused with Capital City. People are running rampant with shadows chasing them. There's screaming in the streets. It's too late. I win.
Not yet. And I charge in with both rapiers and try and slam straight into his chest.
Do it.
And I'm bonus action raging, because why not? Alright. That was exactly the same number, so I think that's 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh, shit.
You think you can get me with your weapons? Well, you're gonna have to try harder than that.
Can I try harder with the Scorching Ray?
Nira?
Question. Our health has been resetting.
Yep.
As we break through. Are our spell slots and abilities also doing that?
Good question.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. That I did not.
I would
roll
like to try to do
Good question.
something.
Yes.
I would like to this might. I'm gonna look at the Nightmare King and point and say, abdicate! Command.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do?
That is a wisdom save of 15.
He failed.
Oh, no way!
Oh,
No way!
Shut up.
Supposed to work.
No fucking way.
Tell me what happens.
It's just
You did it again, dude.
I know that he only has this power because he's king, and if he wasn't king, he wouldn't have this power, and then he would just stop, and we could all go back home, and if he would just stop being the king, abdicate! And she's just he just kind of slumps a little as anything regal about him just fades away and disappears, and his powers from being king and being powered by the nightmares is just kind of like Thanos snaps away.
You see the King of Nightmares and go, and he just burst into shadow. The shadow whirls around the whole room, filling it to the brim, and then collapsing on itself and dispersing. You have defeated the Nightmare King.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
April! Holy shit! Oh.
You see everyone around the room staring at you. This.
The look on Kotatar's face is just satisfaction and pride.
Reginald forgets his nobility. He turns into a giant. He lifts up Nira on his shoulders and goes, "Yes, yes."
Nira is like stunned, silent, doesn't understand
Surely.
how any of this just worked.
Surely that can't be it. This is just another trick, right?
The sun starts to pour through the cracks. There's color around you now. Everything that was desaturated now has color.
David
good.
walks up to San Leon and basically standing like his head at his waist. He looks up, he's like, "Have you met Nira? Of course that can be it."
You all
Might be right.
No more power here, so we're good.
That's why you don't
Great,
estimate the smallest of us.
Piggyback
Guys.
ride.
I wanna kneel down where the nightmare.
Ooh,
You're
you-
muted.
You muted. Are you cutting
Went
out?
What's happening?
There you go.
Yeah, that's
you
better.
back.
That's better.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, as we collect around Nira, I wanted to pass by where the Nightmare King was and just whisper to the ground, my pain already belongs to someone anyways. And I'll turn around and join the rest of my friends. As we
You turn
celebrate
around
this wild
right in.
little kobold.
You turn around right into Kotatar, and like in the midst of a whisper, thank you for showing me all of that.
Let's go give your husband that gift.
You know what's amazing? Thing in the back of my mind, that want, that need for that hunt, it's gone. Nisbis puts a hand on your shoulder.
I'll clap yours as well as we walk towards the rest of the group.
I'm watching all of this, and I'm just kind of like seeing, Kotatar, so a warm interaction. Kind of such a softie. And then like my mind flicks to the other king. Goes, wait, the king. And I look for is it the Adonian king.
Yes, King Adonian.
Yeah, King Adonian, and I want to see where he is and what.
You find him. He's on the floor behind the throne. He's breathing.
I kind of just like grab, I go, Nira. I run up to Nira and go, wonderful celebration. Absolutely wonderful work. We still have work to do. And I grab her.
Yeah, put her down.
And I just like run over to the king, plonk down, and kind of go, we have another king to deal with, it would seem, if you would do the honors.
Your wounds.
Your wounds. I'll give it to you. It's enough to wake him up. My queen. My queen. Hello.
Not your queen, sadly, but I am the next best thing.
And he suddenly has this rush of like coming to, and he's like, I was there for everything. I saw what you did. You did it. Help me out, please. I have to get out of here.
I want to insight check him.
Go for it.
I would like to.
I'm looking for
please.
any
100%.
flicker of the Nightmare King
All right.
in his
Go
eyes.
for it. Okay.
At a +7.
I know this is a warm moment, but I just
Just hey, it's us two, man. We're fucking pessimistic as fuck. Let's go.
Do it. Please do it.
insight. You're helping, are you?
Yeah,
Kotatar?
+7.
Okay, +7. So you got
Yep.
+7. I've got +4. So that's a +11. Okay. 21.
Nice.
It's him. It's the real one. It's real King Adonian. And he has seen everything flash before his eyes, everything that's happened since he got abducted and put into that crystal. Please, I have to get out of here. Please, help me. I need to see the sun.
Very well. I put my hand down for him to grab onto.
Okay. You guys carry him out as he like limps. And you guys exit the castle. And you
Can David
find your-
walk up to Nira before we leave?
Yeah.
Once she's put down from the piggyback, he's just gonna kind of like walk up next to her, like side by side, like look both, just kind of like in shock of just all that happened, and he's just gonna kind of lean over and nudge her on the side, like like that, like a playful push, and then look at her and be like, abdicate. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most amazing person I've ever met. And I hope that with all the stories you write, you're making sure to write your own too, because you're responsible for us surviving.
Want to know a secret?
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it without you all.
Oh,
I think that's how we beat him.
I tried to save the wrong Silva. I could have gotten us all killed.
All of my magic
I tried
didn't
to
work.
get us all killed. I wanted that one free.
Yeah, none of my stuff worked. Like, ever. You did so good.
That's why we all have to work together, or else none of this would work. I would have died. Dream round 1.
And just one more time, he's just gonna like nudge her again and walk away, like, and just kind of under his breath go, abdicate.
You all gather up and you make your way out of the castle into the sun of the midday. And people have gathered around. You are in Capital City as you exit this castle. King Adonian says to you, "He took my gift from Alseta, and it died with him. But the damage is done." And then you see a woman walk up to you. She approaches you, and she's wearing simple gray clothing, but she has an old golden mask on the back of her head. King Adonian takes all of his energy and he gets down on one knee and he bows and he says, "Goddess Alseta." She regards him and gesturing for him to stand. She smiles at you warmly. "Thank you all for what you have done. But I'm afraid it was too large of a task for you, perhaps for anyone, to stop the Nightmare King fully. The damage is done, yes. The two realities have intertwined, and remnants of the Nightmare King's realm still remain here in the waking world. And as I, Goddess of Doorways, must take responsibility and fix it. But I cannot do it alone."
Oh, come on.
She looks at you. "You have proven yourselves to be great heroes. And I ask you to help me right this wrong. No one knows the Nightmare Realm like you do."
Well, my wonderful goddess, and I bow. A good, real night's sleep first, I think, would be, and I stretch. Wonderful.
And drinks.
This is not a problem that will go away after one day or one night's sleep. It will take time. Anyone across all planes of existence who can dream is now a potential doorway for nightmares to leak into the world. Fragments of dreamscapes now plague the land. It is a mess, but it can be resolved. Yes, little one.
Well, that's something that we have to do, and we need to talk about it, but you're a goddess with some pretty great power, right? I think we're gonna need a boat and a crew.
She smiles at you, and she lifts up her hand, and a ball of light appears, and she throws it up and tosses it up into the air, and it lightly floats and then separates into 6 lights. And each of those lights falls upon you and absorbs into your heart. And she says, "In return, I gift you a power to teleport to any plane of existence using my spell, Alseta's Door. And this is a modified gate spell that you can use.
Yeah.
I'll send you it later." And she says, "You cannot choose where it takes you, and I will send you where you are most needed when you are ready to use it."
Goddess, we would love to be of service, but may I ask one request of you?
Yes.
Well, you are most powerful. I've heard the gods have ultimate power. I ask that if we do this for you, that you bring back Oberon.
I am simply a goddess of doorways. I do not have such power. I'm sorry.
Surely you know someone who does have that power.
Maybe in time, I will see what I can do if you help me help those who need it.
I am happy with that answer.
Are there any final words from my adventurers?
I know you mentioned it's more of a need-based situation, but I have a particular stop I need to make.
Kotatar, that is where you are needed most right now. And that is where you will be going. To live.
Oh, you've gone silent.
And with that, you all find, as even though the city is in disarray and completely destroyed in many areas, you find an inn to lay your heads. And you dream of lucky ducks, tree makers, and flying trains. And that is where we end our adventure.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
I know we're gonna say Kotatar's husband.
Yeah, we are.
It's real husband.
You can give the present! The present! You can give the present! You can...
We're gonna give the present. Oh my god, that was so much fun. That was so good.
God, imagine if we were still such assholes and we're like, that was the end. Bye, everyone.
Bye!
We're never gonna play again.
Never. I don't even like these people.
It's not April Fool's yet, but you know.
Well, you know, whatever. In some universe.
Hey, yo.
Wow. That was amazing.
Huh.
So, while this adventure has come to a close, there is more to be done.
Yes, indeed.
And in anticipation of that, Damien, will you please give all those who stayed with us a little gift?
Yeah, let's go.
Players, you may want to unmute your stream for this.
Yeah.
Sure will.
Okay, give me a
Here
second.
we go.
The Nightmare King has been defeated, but his realm remains tangled within the waking world. Alseta, goddess of doorways, has enlisted a group of misfits to help her close the gashes in reality. Traveling the multiverse, this party will abolish nightmares, help lost dreams return to their creators, and dissolve dreamscapes that plague the land. These are the adventures of
Hold on, we're coming back.
Yeah, we can't be-
We're not gone yet.
We're not done yet.
Sorry, we're done. I'm sorry.
Ah.
I was like, we're gonna drop the mic and bounce. Nah, done. Oh, man,
Thank
that was
you,
awesome.
everyone. Thank you to my players. Thank you to everyone who stuck out with us for such a long episode. We had a lot to get through. I appreciate you guys for being so supportive. And we will be back on Wednesday, March 1st, to begin the adventures of the Misfits of Alseta. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I got a lot of limbo to write, you guys.
All right. Are we out now?
Oh, we're not.
Bye, everyone.
No.
Yes.
Bye.
no.